Langford is here. He is an ace reporter. Watch him at work. Maybe he'll learn something if you're thinking of going to journalism. Steve, what do you have?
Today, an apologetic Vinny Favale declaring he's very, very sorry. Howard has every right to be disappointed and upset that Vinny sent him the wrong DVD, a documentary narrated by Matt Damon instead of the film Hereafter starring Matt Damon. Vinny claiming it's not the first time he's disappointed Stern with a bum video. Favale reporting he once messed up by sending Howard a DVD of a commencement speech Favale had given.
You wouldn't believe it. I forgot about that.
What was that?
Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Vinny, because Vinny's one of Letterman's liaisons to the network or whatever his title is. He's a very, very influential guy. And once in a while, a movie studio will say, hey, I know Howard's looking for a movie, this and that. You can pass this on or something. Oh, I know what it was. This time, Vinny had bought a DVD. He made a copy for me to watch.
Uh-huh.
Not a bootleg, like a regular DVD.
Right. He just copied it.
Yeah. So, digital copy. So I'm excited. Again, it's a movie I really want to see. And he sends it to me. I didn't ask him for it. He was very sweet of him. I put it in. I'm sitting with Beth again, impressing her. And I see my agent, Don Buchwald, and Vinny giving a speech to Brooklyn College at a commencement. The two of them. It's some sort of, not even a commencement. It was like teaching the students about the business or something.
Like one of those days where they just have people from the industry in.
And I'm just like, oh, Vinny, what are you doing to me?
You sat down, you got your popcorn, you're ready to watch a movie.
I mean, this is the same Vinny who also emailed Artie's girlfriend, Dana, and informed him that the Penthouse Pets.
The room was ready.
The room was, for the Penthouse Pets and Artie for after the show. I mean, Vinny does fuck up. It's a good thing Vinny doesn't have a regular job.
Oh, my goodness.
He's pretty much on Letterman. They pay him to stay out of the way.
He's not responsible for putting anything together.
No. Wow. Vinny's a real screwball. I love the guy. I love him like a brother, but my God. I mean, the biggest faux pas ever in my life with that stuff was that moron Benjy.
Yeah.
I'll never forgive him for that. I've told that story a million times, My daughter's teacher was ill. And all she wanted was a couple of, she said, do you have any of the old Seinfelds?
She loves Seinfeld.
So I got the Seinfelds, and I said to Benjy, here, take it, get a videotape. I had tons of videotape. I'm talking about clean videotapes, regular blank videotapes. No, it's going to save me money. He takes a porno.
It supposedly erases it.
Yeah, supposedly, I both erased it. And I don't know how he missed hitting record. He sent my daughter's teacher.
Well, they have those tabs punched out.
He sent her a porno.
So that they can't be recorded over.
I sent my daughter's teacher a porno.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
There was nothing recorded.
And
no Seinfelds were recorded.
The woman was so nice that she never said a word. But her husband said something. He was a former minister. A priest, I believe, actually.
I think a priest, yeah.
And they were shocked.
Of course.
How can they put it to tape and they're watching hardcore porno?
It's something that Howard Stern would do.
Yeah, like a goof. I wanted to kill this kid. No, instead I promoted him. I'm such a freaking asshole. I should have fired him.
He's running the Howard TV.
Why didn't I fire him? And I'll tell you why. I feel bad for everyone. I mean, he really... Would you have fired a guy who did that? I mean...
Maybe not.
I'm telling you, I should have. What is his IQ?
I don't know it, but
I want to know.
I would bet you $500 that he's higher than Sal.
I bet you he's not. 500, you're on.
He's got to be.
No way. No way that moron could be higher.
He has to be higher.
Can you fire someone 17 years after something happened?
Well,
maybe it's actually 25 years. I want him fired.
Probably not.
I'm getting so steamed thinking about it. I want him tested. Steve, mark that in your notes. Gary, I want him tested.
You want me to test him with that batch we're testing already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Name the batch that's going in next.
Okay, so it's Casey, Eric the Midget, Will the Farter, Grillo, and Bobo. That's an output Benjy.
So he's got to be the highest IQ in that group, don't you think?
Do you think that? No. I bet you Bobo kicks it. Do you think any of those guys will be higher than Sal, the stockbroker?
I don't.
What was Sal?
Will the Farter claims that he is smart. He thinks he can beat me. He says, I know I'm higher than 121. He goes, I know
He
it.
thinks he's Menza smart.
Yeah, he does. He said,
Will the Farter, let me tell you something. I like Will the Farter very much, and you know I'm his biggest fan. But I look into that guy's eyes, and they are blank. They are dull. There is no question that Sal will beat Will the Farter.
I agree.
I will put money on that. If Will the Farter beats Sal, I'll be shocked.
Sal got a 102.
You got a 102?
Yeah.
Look at him bragging.
No, I mean, why do I have to be the benchmark of stupidity over
Because
this
you
thing?
were pretty much the lowest one.
Yeah, but I'm not stupid. I was
You ain't exactly lighting the world on fire, pal. No offense.
Howard, the only people that did worse than Sal
We're retarded
Epic
people.
Eric, Wendy, and Jeff the Drunk.
Right.
Now, I just got an IM. Somebody's telling me that Benjy has claimed that he has been tested once before and that it's higher than a 122.
Guarantee it's not. Guaran
Well,
F and
this will
T.
be very interesting.
I guarantee you.
He's not a 122.
He's no 122.
I'm with you, and we're going to use the same doctor, by the way, who's already agreed to it. So it's the same, but
Right.
it's a standard test anyway.
Right.
Now, Bobo, there's no way Bobo is smarter than Sal.
Bobo is...
Bobo will beat Sal.
No
Really?
way.
Absolutely.
I'll take the bet with you right now.
You don't think Bobo can beat you?
Not even close.
Why? What are you
Guy
basing
is
that on?
dumber than a pile of...
No, he's not.
He is. He is. I've
What do you
tested...
base that on?
You've tested him?
Yeah, he thinks a tadpole turns into a butterfly.
Did he say that?
Yeah. And if he's smarter than me, I'll just kill myself live on the air.
Sal, you can't find California on a map.
I can too.
Now you
It's
can.
on the West Coast. Now
but
I
you
know.
couldn't before.
Because
You
I
didn't even
learn
know.
it.
You didn't even know who was in World War II.
Gary, you can't even stay awake at work.
Mexico, where's Mexico?
Where Mexican people live.
He doesn't know where it is.
It's below Texas.
Now you know that.
Because I went to Tijuana.
He doesn't know a ton of shit.
I know.
Who fought World War II?
Soldiers.
Who fought in World War II?
We've only answered that 1,000 times.
World War II was, Civil War was North and South. World War II was England and America.
No.
Okay.
There you
I mean,
go.
no,
What
it
was the
wasn't.
Axis?
Wasn't England and America. That was World
Isn't that
War
what
One.
Jimi Hendrix
Wasn't that
played?
World War One?
That was
Axis
World War
bold as
One.
well.
Yeah.
I play my axes, man.
But who what was
World War
considered-
II was Europe. In Europe.
Yeah,
it was
but
Italy,
what was the
Go ahead,
Axis?
Italy.
Right. Italy's one.
Germany,
Okay, that's two.
France.
Wait, who fought
France.
who?
France.
Wait a
Italy,
minute,
Germany,
he's talking about the Axis.
and America.
What?
The Axis was Germany, America, and France.
America, Germany, Germany and Italy were in World War II.
Bobo's
Yeah.
going to beat you. Bobo is going to kick your ass.
No, because I'm not big
I
on
guarantee
history.
you Bobo's higher than 102.
That's really...
You're not big on history. You're not big on anything. You weren't big in the math or English
I'm
or
okay
anything.
with math. I'm okay with English. I'm okay with that.
You were the one who thought the Civil War was fought 50 years ago. I say Bobo's going to beat you. You don't think Bobo can beat him? Bobo was a driving instructor. You know.
Any head could press a gas pedal.
What?
Bobo can beat him.
He's a teaching.
You're saying Bobo can beat him?
Yeah.
Is there anyone in that group that won't crack 100?
Oh, yeah. KC. KC will score in the 70s.
Don't you just have to show up to break 100, though?
No.
No.
No, ask Wendy the retail.
Wendy
She
showed
You
showed
know
up.
what? Casey won't show up.
Yeah, that's right. KC will get in the 70s, possibly an 80.
No.
What is 70?
By the way-
70's like...
70s is retarded.
By the way, an interesting fact, the Spanish word for foolish is bobo.
That's it.
So
Wow.
Well, KC
The
will
English
get,
word is shithead.
KC will get a...
He's got to be...
I know that someone who's considered dull or not a moron, but what was the word? What was an 80? It's like
imbecile?
yeah, you're practically an imbecile.
Feeble-minded?
Feeble-minded. 80 is a feeble mind. I guarantee you he'll be below an 80. Believe it or not. And Casey's a good-looking guy. That's what fools everyone.
Right.
So they
realize
give
that
him
Sal-
extra points.
I say Sal will beat Casey by 20 points.
You realize that Sal was 3 points away from not breaking 100. Did you ever imagine
But I was-
in any way, shape, or form you would employ somebody at that level?
No.
Listen, IQ has nothing to do with creativity and what I apply here on my job, Gary. You know that. It's ridiculous.
You're ridiculous,
And
but you're stupid.
no, I'm not, because the 102 it certifies me as an average normal. I'm in the 70 percentile. So
You're
70
just above a monkey.
No, 70. Well, then 70% of America is made up of monkeys.
That's why you're stupid. I'm being really serious.
See, you're so condescending
the question
too.
about who fought in World War II is a question that we've stumped you on 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, it's not like it's the first time we're hitting you with
learn it just so I wouldn't use it again.
You're like Eric the Midget. Every time his Achilles heel is 9 times 6. Boom, 9 times. I know that after 10 o'clock.
I like to put my heel up Gary's ass.
In Sal's defense, he is of normal or average intelligence, and he's right there. It's 90 to 109.
Yeah,
Eric,
well,
Eric,
this country's doomed.
Eric, what's 9 times 6? Quick.
I'm not answering math questions right now. That's not the reason I called.
Have to have a lawyer present.
By the way, Eric's getting his IQ tested. We'll find once and for all know where he's at.
No, I'm not doing it. I don't trust you people.
That's ridiculous, Eric. We're getting qualified
Oh, is he
people.
backing out now?
So Jason,
By the way, let's be done with Eric. He's always doing that. He's always saying, test. He called me asking me to test him. He was hounding me. I line it up, which is not easy to do. And then all of a sudden he backs out. I'm done with you.
With all the show.
We're not going to goof on you. It's a legitimate
These are legitimate tests by legitimate testing organizations.
And Eric, by the way, it took us a long time to find a guy in your fucking town because you don't go anywhere.
Right. And you
But why do you waste? Here's the problem, Eric. Why do you consistently do this to me? You waste my time. You beg for something. I get it. And then you put my tit through the ringer. You're
it's
ungrateful.
Everything, Howard. Everything that happens with Eric
You're the
goes
one who,
this way.
Eric's the one who asked me for this.
And I had a gift for you on top of that, something that we were going to
Fuck
give
you.
him.
Take the gift and throw it out.
I had something that he would have loved. Howard.
I don't care. Throw it out.
It's not a physical gift. It's something for him to do that he would have loved.
I know what it is. Throw it out, whether it's literal or figurative.
What is it?
No, you're never going to find out. I know what it is. It is something you'd love. I'm done with you. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Because now you piss me off. Don't ask me to get you an IQ test and then tell me you're not doing it. We'd be going nuts trying to find a fucking legitimate IQ tester in your area.
Don't set up an acting job for me and then never fucking watch it when it airs.
What do you care if I watch it?
I got an idea. How about we fucking ignore you and you never act again?
I watched your
No, answer that question, Eric. How about we ignore you and you never get another... What do you think? You're getting acting gigs because of your talent? You get it because Howard talks to you.
By the way, I did watch your appearance. I didn't watch the whole show. I watched you. You had 1-2 lines. It's hardly a way I could judge you as an actor.
A sack of groceries was more expressive.
Exactly. A sack of shit would have been.
Yeah, that's why...
Are you taking...
And Eric...
That's why what?
Are you taking...
He is a little bit busier than you.
Yeah, I mean...
Shut up for a minute and let me say something.
All right, go
That's
ahead.
Why the celebrities on the Celebrity Fan Roundtable were giving me positive review about my appearance and my acting.
There was no... Listen, they're being kind to you.
I think they liked it just because your head exploded. It was a fantasy fulfilled.
Eric, it's hardly a way to judge acting when you had 2 lines.
I had more lines.
Do you have more money?
And from what I understand, when they wrote more lines for him, he started freaking out.
Right. You did fine. You didn't embarrass yourself. You sat on a bench, and you said 2 or 3 lines.
I said about 4 or 5. And by the way, one of the celebrities prior to that couldn't even stand me. Now she likes me.
Who's that?
Jillian.
Well, look. You can now be best friends with Jillian, and you can call into her show, because I'm done. The reason I'm mad is not because you're not taking an IQ test, because you busted my balls to get an IQ test. You had to be a part of it. You had to be a part of it. Now for months, I've been searching. We have put more man hours into finding you someone to test you who's legitimate, and now you can't do it. You're driving me nuts. I'm done with you. Right, Ralph?
Well, let me talk to Eric for a second.
Why?
Eric,
What's the difference?
Because
it's fine. He doesn't have to be a part of any of it.
He doesn't want the world to know he's of inferior intelligence, which we all know.
Eric, can I tell you something? Are you there?
Go ahead, Ralph.
Nobody's out to get you. This is legitimate. There's no setup. Stop freaking out if somebody's telling you something. You're on an upswing. You did really good on Fringe. Everybody's loving you. Don't fuck it up now. Don't fuck it up now.
He'll fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up, Eric. Really. This is what everybody wants you to do, expects you to do. He
wanted to do it.
Just do it, Eric. Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy.
He wastes my time.
And people, it's not easy to find a person to do this. It really takes time from these people who are producing shows.
And by the way,
and
Ralph,
we have no interest in finding fake scores or tricking
I've never lied to this guy.
It's not funny if it's fake, Eric. So nobody's out to get you, really.
I've never lied to this guy once. If I give him my word that it's a legitimate test, it's a legitimate test. I'm done.
I mean, well, I still don't know how Richard scored higher than me, but still, I think it's legitimate.
You're with Eric. You think it's a fake.
Yeah, I think you guys set me up, too. You know what, Eric? Don't take it. You're right.
All right, Eric, I'm done with you. This is our last call.
Eric, you're going to do it, right?
Yes, I'll agree to do it.
Good.
All right.
And
Well,
leave it at that. Don't bring it up anymore.
Yeah, don't think about it anymore. Just take the test.
All right, Gary will be in touch with you. Thank you. And I did watch your acting.
And it sucked.
It was great.
I didn't
Don't
say it
that.
sucked. He did embarrass himself. It was fine. It's not a true acting test.
No.
I'd like to see him get other work.
I'd like to see it explode on other shows. I already talked to Jimmy Kimmel. We're starting.
Everybody's blowing up Eric's head.
Yes, just any show that Eric goes on, it'll blow up.
CSI.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, right? Come on.
Hey, Gary, and tell Eric his surprise after he takes the IQ test. Gary, did you hear what I said?
Oh, he probably fell asleep.
I did.
Did you hear? He probably fell asleep.
Go on.
No, it was a rhetorical question. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, right?
I got you. I know what you
Thank
mean.
you.
What did he say, Gary?
He said, tell him after he takes the test with the sperm, you Huck 102. Retard.
Okay, sleeping buoy.
Sleeping Buoy. That's a good title for his book.
Sleeping buoy. There you go. I tell you one thing, it put me to sleep when I read it.
Who fought World War II? Sal?
I don't know. I was sleeping during that.
I know you. I mean, a third grader.
Who cares about World War II? It's over. It's in the
Eric
past.
knows. Hey, Eric, who fought in World War II?
On our side, it was Russia, the United States, and England. On the other side, it was Germany, Italy, Japan.
Right. Okay.
There you go.
I said Germany, Italy, France.
Eric might blow you the fuck out of the water.
I didn't even know that.
The midget beat you.
Hey, Eric, you might do all right on this.
History was one of my strong suits.
What's 9 times 8?
Stop going through that.
How does it know?
Italy, Germany, Japan.
9 times 8, you know, Eric. Go ahead.
I am not doing a math question now.
Is that on our side?
It's too early.
Let's talk about Vichy, France.
Ask him another history question, Fred.
Ask Sal first, though.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Sal versus Eric. I bet you Eric's going to blow Sal out of the water.
I don't think so, because there's not a lot of history on the IQ exam.
Eric, what do you think you're going to score?
I don't know exactly, but I don't think it will be low.
You think you're of average intelligence or superior intelligence?
I'm not going to say that because...
Okay, here was the significant event of World War I. Who was assassinated? Apparently, that was the reason for World War I's start.
Sal?
Oh, that's a toughie.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
see,
fun.
even Rob, that's
I'm not
real
sure
time.
even I know that.
Yeah.
Come on, that's
I'm a
almost
history buff.
that's like a landmark question.
Would that be the Bismarck Marquis?
Well, at least you're on the right track. I want to see what these two geniuses.
I believe it was Father Guido Sarducci. Where is he? I don't see him anymore. All right, listen, Eric, good luck on the test. Ralph, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you. And I'm with Ralph. I watch Eric on any show where he gets his head blown up. That was
we
funny.
all will.
Yeah, like that Modern Family. That's on ABC. ABC should just have it explode on every show.
He should be on only ABC. He should sign an exclusive contract with ABC.
To have his head blown up.
And like in every show, like for one night,
Yeah.
You see Eric's head being blown up.
Right. You know what they used to do? Like NBC used to be those theme shows.
Yeah,
you know,
stunting, it's called.
Yeah, you guest star in every show and your head explodes.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, even reality shows like Dancing with the Stars, your head should explode.
Would you watch that? Eric, would you do that? Would you go on Dancing with the Stars and have your head explode?
The Bachelor and have your head explode.
The news. TMZ. They're big fans.
Right.
Come on, let's get this going,
Have him in
man.
the room and his head explodes.
Yeah, like when those guys are discussing like the David Arquette, Courtney Cox breakup. All of a sudden you see Eric sitting there and they ask his opinion, and he's like in the middle of a sentence. Well, I think the two people are very nice, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just blows up.
It'd be a pop culture phenomenon.
Yeah, do you remember that year where Eric the Midget was on every show with his head exploding?
Hello, Dancing with the Stars.
Our guest judge tonight is Mr. Eric the Midget. Eric, what did you think of the way that Jennifer Grey danced?
I enjoy.
What if, Howard, you could get him on American Idol and as a guest judge one week?
Yeah, like Jennifer Lopez, welcome. And now our new judge, Eric the Midget, sitting between Steven Tyler and... Yeah.
Hi, I thought that Kelly Clarkson was the best performer ever on the... Pooh.
Fantasia, Marino.
Fantasia.
Marino.
You get J-Lo wiping Eric off her face. Jesus Christ, I have this midget's chunk of his head up my nose.
I look like Jackie O after the JFK assassination.
Eric, would you do that?
That's one of Eric's toys.
Oh, what is it?
No, Rich's text message.
What's that toy you wanted on the gift list you have?
I don't have any toys.
Yeah, Jimmy told me you're like a blankie or some sort of weird thing.
A Snuggie?
Yeah.
No, if that's what he thinks, he was looking at the wrong list.
Be funny like to see Eric like even like on a show like a family show where like the mom is wearing like a like what do they call those papooses, the Snuggie, and then like he's like the baby.
A Bjorn.
A Bjorn, and she's holding him.
Eric's the Bjorn in the Bjorn.
Yeah, he's in the Bjorn, and then his head explodes. Like it's like a Middle East show, a terrorist. She's holding her baby, but it turns out it's just really Eric the Midget, and there are suicide bombers.
It's a shame 24 is gone. That would be perfect.
Right? He'd be good in that. 24, they should bring that back.
No, but you want him on a show that it's, like he's not supposed, like it wouldn't be. It'd be out of
all the shows.
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men, and he's a half a man.
My head's missing.
Then he goes right through the evening. He's on
Right.
Nightline.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel Live. The guest.
Cougar Town.
How about it, Eric? Would you do that?
No more head exploding.
Come on, dude.
Oh,
This should
you're
be your
so...
thing.
You know who you remind me of, Eric? This guy who did Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
They found a great thing for him, a catch kind of thing, the fact that he does this nerd. And he won't do Napoleon Dynamite. Well, now he's suddenly going to go do a cartoon of Napoleon Dynamite. He finally wised up. If people want to see it explode, they go on all the shows and let you
Do
explode.
it.
They love it.
90210.
You go on Survivor, and people will have to eat his head after it explodes. Like they'll be, they have to eat gross stuff.
This soup.
Eric, this could be your thing, and it could lead to other things. So don't.
Ralph's actually got a good idea there.
It's a great idea. Are you kidding me?
Good for you.
There's not one show I wouldn't. You say name any show, any piece of show, I'd still watch it for
Yeah,
Eric.
get on those housewife shows on Bravo.
Cougar Town.
All the cooking shows. Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh, I'd be watching Rachel Ray for exploding whatever.
So what are we making, a stew?
Martha Stewart.
Here's my good friend Eric. Hi, Eric. What are you doing here today?
Well, I just came on it.
Howard, the fun of it would be is like you don't know exactly when his head's going to explode.
Right.
Everyone knows his head's going to explode.
Can we do children's programming too, like Sesame Street?
No, that's too much for
Be good too if like someone could just make smoke come out of his ears for a while, so you think it's going to
It's
happen.
almost happening.
Right.
He could go anytime.
And what if he goes on Conan? That's how he's going to kick off his new show.
There you go.
Would you go on Conan and do it first?
No.
No.
What?
He's very difficult.
What?
I'm holding out for Glee.
Glee'd be fantastic. Stamos could get him on that.
When somebody hits the high note, my head will explode.
If I talk to Stamos and I can get him to convince those people to put you on Glee, but part of it is that your head explodes, would you do it?
No.
Oh, boy. Gee, that was my surprise.
Hey, Eric.
Would you go on Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, and like during the Weekend Update, your head will explode?
No more head exploding.
No matter what the show?
Eric, we're going to talk to you about this later.
Would you go on ABC's New Year's Rockin' Eve, and at midnight, your head explodes?
No ball dropping.
No, the ball dropping's gone. Instead of the ball dropping. Tell me you wouldn't do that. And it's good money.
I want 60 Minutes or The Mentalist.
You won't do that?
No.
How about 60 Minutes? That would be great.
How about Jeopardy? It's great to see you, Mr. Trebek.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
You know, it's funny, too, because 60 Minutes has that
clock?
The clock ticking.
Yeah.
So you all of a sudden hear tick, 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 tick.
Come on, Eric. This would be great. You could be on every network.
And if it's like more of a family show, it doesn't have to be blood and guts.
All right, and he's not going to do that. All right.
He's going to do it. I'm going to work on him.
All right. Maybe Ralph should manage you.
Good luck.
I am.
Eric, I got to go, okay?
Okay.
All right, later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there goes his...
So why do you feel like you're the benchmark for stupidity around here?
It's ridiculous. I got a 102. I represent 70% of this country, so I'm far from dumb. I had a solid average score on my IQ. Not stupid, not retarded, not dull, not an imbecile. Just a nice score. But apparently, I guess because I was the lowest in this facility, they have to use me as the benchmark. But why use me? Just say, I wonder if he'll get over 100 or under 100. But everybody's got to be like, is he smarter than Sal? Is he dumber than Sal? I guess I have to live with it. You know, I did get the 102. I did get the lowest score. But that certainly doesn't mean that I'm dumb. Right?
Right. But, so you're getting compared to all these, the next group of people.
Right.
Like Benjy and Bobo.
Benjy, Casey, Bobo, Eric the Midget. I'm being compared to all of them.
And you think you'll do better than them?
I think I'll do better than Casey and Bobo and...
About Benjy.
Benjy, I would say I think I'll do better than Casey and Bobo. Probably not Benjy. Benjy I could see getting a 108. And Eric the Midget, I don't know if I'm smarter than him, but
really,
I'm certainly taller. So
you think Eric's smart?
No, well, he knows his history, but no, he sucks at math. So I would say that I would also beat Eric the Midget as well. The only person that I think could beat me is Benjy. Yeah. I'd say the Midget, KC, and Bobo, I got them beat. You're looking at a very smart man here. You're looking at the winner. And Benjy, even if he beats me intellectually, physically, he's a big fat mess anyway, so who cares? I can bring you a big blob of shit. If it's the smartest thing in the world, do you want to go near it? No. So Benjy, you lost on life. You're going down, Tubby.
Benjy, I'm sure you heard today that Howard was retelling the story of when you sent his daughter's teacher porn.
Yeah, that story took place 18 years ago.
He's still pretty mad.
He's still pretty mad after 18 years.
And after telling the story, he decided he wants you to be a part of the next group of people to take the IQ test.
Yeah, I guess I'm in with a pretty prestigious group. It's me, who else? Grillo, Sal, Bobo,
possibly Eric the Midget.
Eric the Midget. So yeah, no, I feel really honored to be in that group of idiots.
Where do you think you're going to rank in that group?
If I don't fall above everybody in that group and Sal from the last test, then I might just go outside and hang myself right after the test.
So Sal thinks you might be the highest one.
Yeah, I hope Sal thinks I'm going to be the highest one. I think I'm a little brighter than Sal. I mean, Sal knows next to nothing about anything.
So you're going to do better than a 102?
God, I hope so.
What do you think you are?
I have no idea. I mean, I remember taking it a long time ago, but this was like pre-internet, pre-anything. I don't know where they got the test from. I took it on the show probably in the early 90s, me and Stuttering John. So I don't know where they got that from. I remember scoring relatively high, and John and I had almost very similar test scores. So, but I mean, that was a long, long time ago. I have no idea now. And honestly, it's a lose-lose situation for me to take this test. If I score really low, I look like an idiot, especially compared to all those people, and I get my balls busted. And if I score decently, who the f cares? It's going to be a non-story. So, I mean, really, it's like a lose-lose situation. I'm not getting anything out of it for my humiliation. All
right, good.
Hopefully they come up with some cash or something to help me out.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks, dude.
Last time you were on, boy, you generated a lot of email, but mostly negative. People were upset with you.
I'm very used to that, Howard.
Right. All right.
The reason, here's a theory that I've come up with. I'm not in a great mood today, so I'm going to make this call real quick. The reason that you want to retire from radio is the same reason that Artie attempted suicide. Well, hear me out here. It's because it's the daily routine that you go through that Artie was going through. You both had high-profile jobs making a lot of money, and it's something that you could never, with a clear mind, say, I'm going to leave. I'm going to give up the big money. How could you do that? It was so hard
Pete,
to get.
I'm going to tell you you're 100% wrong. You want to know why? I'll tell you the real reason. Now, this gets a little complicated, but what the hell? All we have is time here, right, Robin?
Sure.
Right, okay.
What are we going to do for the next few hours?
Right. Your theory is that I'm depressed from my daily routine.
You've been doing it for 30 years on the radio. Every week you have to go in front of America, in front of people, and that's something that you're trapped. You have other things you'd like to do in your life. There's other adventures as a human being that you want to do, but that radio and your career and the money that you make has held you back from.
Well, all right, Pete, let me tell you the truth. I am a guy who loves routine. See, that's what you don't know, and Robin knows this about me. I am a very routine guy, to the point that when I'm not in a routine, I get very uncomfortable.
Do you know how a baby needs to take its nap at the same time every day? And if not, the baby's cranky and uncontrollable?
Did you have to go to that analogy? But Robin is right. Pete, routine is the best thing for me. And having a place to go every day is very, very important to me. I could never have been an actor or somebody with a loose kind of schedule. Even a salesman.
Freelance is not for him.
Even a salesman who works on commission. It would be a very difficult thing for me not to know that I was, not getting a paycheck. I didn't know. It would be very difficult for me. I like routine. So let me tell you what my problem is. My problem is, like a child, as Robin compares me to a baby, and she's right, I want everything. I want to do everything. It's not that I don't want to be here. I want to be here, but I also want to be somewhere else. I'm one of these guys that can't, I can't be happy where I am. When I'm here, like Beth today is doing something fun, I want to go be with her. And I want to do this and I want to do that. So there's too many things that I'm into that I like doing. So it's not my daily routine. I need a daily routine. But I'm one of these guys that wants to grab onto everything. But part of growing up is learning you can't have everything. If I'm here, it means I've got to turn down other things.
But then why would you want to retire if this is something that's a part of the natural part of your life, going on the radio every day, 4 days a week?
Believe it or not, I take the radio so seriously that the pressure of doing a good show every day gets to me. It is a lot of pressure for me.
And that is my point right there, Howard. That's what I'm saying. The pressure.
All right.
You're being confined. You're being held down. This pressure.
No, I don't feel held down. It's the pressure, though, to please my audience. And at this point, it's only about the audience. It's not about anything else. I don't have to sit and get, like, ratings every day and all of that. But it's the same kind of idea. Ronnie said he was listening to Bubba. Bubba in Richmond had a 0.0 rating, and he was going berserk. And I understand that how horrible that is.
Oh, my God. Yeah, how's he getting up this morning?
I don't know. And here he's doing well in other markets, but
that's going to be his focus.
Right. He's focusing on that and having a freak-out session, and I get it. And, at the same point, even though I don't have to sit and really worry about what the audience thinks anymore or this or that or the other thing, I still take this obligation, this job very, very seriously, probably too seriously. And it eliminates a lot of the fun. In fact, I get on the air every day like I'm a beginner, like it's the first time I'm doing it. Like, oh, my God, I got to prove to the world I'm good enough.
It's not funny. It's not fun.
Right. Right, Billy.
Okay, well, what about Artie? Don't you feel that was the reason that it was so dramatic for him?
No. I think Artie's got real deep-seated problems. I mean, you're talking about a guy who did something terrible to himself. And Artie is in a different kind of...
I think the show had something to do with the suicide attempt, though.
Now stop it.
By the way, the suicide attempt was when we were off, and Artie was off already for a couple of weeks. So,
He didn't have to come in here every day.
I mean, the smart thing to do is to do it while we're working. He was off.
The reason that he tried killing himself because he was so lost that he was going to give up such a great job and give up so much money and everything that he couldn't believe that he was able to do that to himself. So he said, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to kill myself.
I don't think you're on target with that at all. And by the way, I don't even know what drove Artie to get into that kind of shape. But, he's been suffering for a long time. His addiction's been a real problem. He chronicled it in a book. He spoke about it here many, many times. Artie had also tried to kill himself when he was at Mad TV. He wrote about that in his book, if you remember. So I don't know that it's this routine. I think Artie's got some bigger issue. It's not work, per se. I mean, Mad TV, as demanding as it wasn't this show. It was a different kind of work. Lots of people go to work every day and feel pressure, but they don't get driven to that extreme. And certainly in my life, I have felt that kind of pressure coming up in radio, but I never, ever would sit there and go, oh, my God, I'm ending it all because I can't take the pressure. It's just not in my makeup. So I think you're talking about a much deeper problem for Artie. You're not talking about...
So I'm off base completely.
You're being too simplistic today.
Yeah, I think you're on target with a couple of things with me, but not with the Artie analogy.
Well, I talked to the satellite radio customer service guy, and I signed up for a lifetime subscription. And what he told me, an Indian guy, he guaranteed that you're going to return because he said you have nowhere else to go. He didn't say that in a negative way. He just said you're not going to terrestrial. That's not really an option. You don't want to be censored. The only place for you to be on the radio is Sirius satellite radio.
So the guy who takes your order?
He knew. The guy from India? Yeah, I think I think we outsource like most companies to India, and a lot of people tell me.
Hello?
This is Haji. I mean, Kevin.
Look, I do believe that Howard Stern will be back.
Where is he going to go?
And he's Robin has some nice cans.
He reminds me of Mahatma Gandhi.
They had to shoot him to take him out.
That's right. He's going to just sit there.
No, Indira Gandhi.
He reminds me of Mo Gandhi.
Or Monty Gandhi.
Wow. No kidding.
Auntie, too, at the same time.
Well, that's a pretty good rap that guy has.
I love it. We got to call him and see what you're doing.
So that's nothing. He doesn't have any inside information.
No, I don't think the guy in India does, but I like that he's speculating.
So do you think Artie is laying in bed and listening to the show every day and hearing everything that's going on?
This is Mo Gandhi. Yes, I believe Artie is in bed right now listening.
What else is he going to listen to?
And I told you a year ago when you called up, Pete, that Howard would get married. And I was right. I told you he's got nowhere else to go, even with the ladies. He's lucky to get this one. So... I am right.
Jim Carrey and Jenny McCarthy are not going to last.
3 times I was right. Howard got married. Howard's going to stay right here. And
Artie is listening.
Artie is listening in the bed.
And
That's
Buzz
it.
Aldrin will be eliminated from Dancing with the Stars.
And don't forget, I know your real name, Pittsburgh Pete, so don't try to fool with me.
So you're okay. I mean, but who I look at it as who is telling these Indian guys what to say? That's coming from the top, and who's at the top telling them? Is Karmazin?
Yep. Mel, believe it or not, flies to India once a week.
Mel Gandhi.
Let me look at the bullet points.
I wasn't going to reveal this, but Mel Karmazin, they call him the Great White Jew over there in India. He flies in on a magic carpet, and he instructs these Indian guys what to say.
Because it has to be a common question. You know, I'll get a lifetime subscription if I know Howard's coming back for at least another 5 years. And they're ready to answer that question. As soon as he answered it, I signed up.
Yeah,
so it worked.
They have a book, I believe, and they go like this. You go, hold on 1 second. Howard's done. He is not going anywhere. What the hell did he know?
I've got that page dog-eared.
Most question is like this. Who knows? I mean, that's crazy stuff. I mean, I've heard other things like guys in customer service saying stuff about me. For a while, they were asking people to answer a survey.
Oh, yeah?
About whether they would cancel if I left.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that was going on for a while, and I kind of complained. I said, what is going on over there? Like, do you survey about Oprah or anyone else? So I don't know. Then I heard it stopped. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really care if they want to survey. I mean, that's their right as a company to survey, but it just seemed kind of weird to my audience because a lot of people were calling in going, it was kind of weird. They go, I got a survey.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, I don't know much about it. And I don't know what would possess a guy in customer service to say that I have nowhere else to go.
Is that written in the book, actually?
I mean, he might be right, but...
He said that in a positive way. The only place to be is serious, and that's a big part of you and all that. I don't know. You know, I signed up for it.
Hey, he convinced you.
I wish you had taped that. I would have loved to have heard that.
Listen, Howard is a loser like you, Pete. He has nowhere to go, and you have nowhere to go. So I believe you should sign up for a lifetime. And you know, according to my religion, you will have 8 lifetimes. I believe in reincarnation, and even this lifetime subscription for your next life will be carried over. So there you go.
You will come back as a Boston Terrier.
And you will have your lifetime subscription. And take it from me, Leroy.
Here's my credit card.
Right. And listen to this beautiful music. This is from Indian Idol.
You give rich customer service.
First you put the plastic in your suitcase, then you light your shoes on fire.
All right.
Oh, can you tell us what's going on with Artio? Speak to us honestly a little bit. What's really happening?
You want to know something I don't know? I told you everything I know. I spoke to Artie.
What about where you're coming from? Would you take him back if he was able to come back?
Listen, I love Artie. Artie's the best. And I guess, hey, listen, this is such a discussion about how Artie is feeling and how Artie is doing. And I mean, you know, I would have no idea. You would need a doctor to tell me what was going on with my man.
Stuff that I've read, they say that people can't even see straight until maybe about 6 months, and then even a year after that.
Yeah, Pete, I don't know what's going on with him. And listen, it's a private matter with the family at this point. Okay. And Artie has called me, and we've spoken, and I called him once, and he called me once, and he sounded really in good spirits when I spoke to him. He said he was making a good recovery, and I was really happy to hear from him. And I think I think the world of him. I think he's just a wonderful guy.
He needed to get away from you.
Maybe he did. Maybe
that's something he's going to have to live with, Pete.
No, I told him to leave.
You did?
I told him to leave. Yes, I told him to leave.
You predicted.
I predicted that Artie would do something nasty to himself and would have to leave. But you will stay.
Yeah, because I have nowhere to go.
Right.
You'll stay. I like that.
Howard has nowhere to go.
Howard has nowhere to go.
If I was you, I would bet on a lifetime.
But Pete, why would you want to say Howard
lifetimes.
was responsible?
I'm not saying Howard's responsible, but I think Artie was so warped, so overly excited that he was a part of the Howard Stern show that, and the money, oh my God, he lost his mind. He had a drug problem. We all know what happened with
Yeah, but then how do you figure Mad TV, he lost his mind? So
same thing. That was an achievement at the time for himself, too, to be on Mad TV. And he felt like maybe he wasn't as funny anymore. He was on the show for years, on your show. And he wanted to go out the right way, and that wasn't a suicide attempt. And if he wants to come back to comedy in 2 years from now, people are going to show up because they want to see the crazy Artie who tried killing himself.
Oh, gee.
It's all a marketing plan now.
Long term, I see what you're saying.
That's a long way to go for a marketing plan. Hey, Pete, I got to run, okay?
All right, have a good day.
All right, you too.
He's so funny because he said that he was going to be quick today because he wasn't in a good mood.
Sounded like the same mood he's always in.
By the way, Buzz Aldrin was kicked off of
all
Dancing
right.
with the Stars.
All right.
So
That's fair.
they can get back to dancing now.
Man's a hero.
And that's what everybody has to say. Well, he's still a hero.
But he is. That's not.
He legally changed his name to Buzz.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I heard that.
What's
on
his
one
real
of the
name?
Newscasts. Melvin or something.
Fred.
I think it's like Edwin or something.
Fred hates his name.
Yeah. You see what Buzz.
Yeah, that was. I heard that on the wrap-up show. They were just saying to Fred one day. I think Benjy was questioning him. It was actually kind of interesting. He said, "Fred, you have a name. Your name is legally Eric now. What do you tell you? What?
It's Edwin.
Buzz.
Oh, Buzz.
Yeah.
Edwin's a horrible name. I'd want to be Buzz. I'd legally change my name too. But Fred hates the name, so he changed his name to Eric. And so Benjy said to him, "Hey, Fred, does your daughter know about Eric? And does she call you? Does she know that you're Eric or Fred or?"
What does she think? Yeah, your
I
name
don't know.
is.
But Fred was like answering kind of in a belligerent way, and Benjy got scared and backed. I never heard Benjy back off before, but he did. Like, he couldn't get a real straight answer out of it. Because Fred was like, you know what, Benjy? You want to know? Why don't you ask my daughter?
I don't think I said that.
No, but, it was like one of those weird kind of...
No. Well, Benjy always asks with that weird look on his face, and he's just trying to be controversial.
But Benjy has a weird look on his face.
But he always does that.
Can't
It's
help
like,
it.
Every time I've gone on the wrap-up show, he's always said something, and it wasn't even just that, where you'll be having a conversation, and in the middle of it, there's like this roadblock that goes up. And it's Benjy's words. It's like it just goes up, boom.
So
Wherever you're going, this is where I want it to stop. You must stop. You must pay attention to me. You must look at me.
Yeah, Gary.
GP2 in red is the actual clip. It was John and I agreed after the show that for whatever reason it was very uncomfortable.
Well, I was uncomfortable.
I could tell.
I know, but I don't know why. What is the big deal? Here it is.
Hey, what does your kid know your name as?
Dad.
But I mean, are you at home? Like, if she said, Daddy, what's your name?
She calls me Fred.
Okay.
It's Daddy. Me.
But have you told her both names?
She's aware of my names, yes. But she calls me Fred. She calls me Daddy.
But did you sit her down and say, like,
I'm going
Daddy
into
has...
this. No, I don't want to go down this road, Benjy. I just don't. We've already answered the questions. I know. It's like, dude.
I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, it's just like, did you ever sit down and say, hey, Daddy has two names?
Benjy, she's 7 years old.
So she's too young to go over that?
She's too young to go
So
through
what
that
age we tell her
conversation.
that Daddy has two names?
I've already told her I have 2 names.
That's a funny question.
I'm legally changing my name to Dirty Sanchez. I wish, like in my radio career, if I had given myself a fake name, it should have been Dirty Sanchez. You know how big my career would have been?
Not any bigger than it is now.
Really? Hi, this is the Dirty Sanchez show.
But
In fact, you might not have gone anywhere.
But you wouldn't have to even do anything. Just have the name. It's cool.
Such a great name. Hi, I'm Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah,
with you.
Dirty Sanchez is a guy who spins records.
Yeah, but that would have been cool. Like when I was at WRNW, like Meg was such a big star, and this guy Joe from Chicago was on there, and I would have been Dirty Sanchez. Hello, I'm Dirty Sanchez. I'm here to play a new record by the Ramones. Dirty Sanchez. That's a good name. I bet you there'll be a radio guy in the future named Dirty Sanchez.
I don't think there'll be radio in the future.
I mean, you think that's ending, huh? Could be. But I understand Benjy's question because, like, my dad, I'm not sure what my dad has 2 names, and I'm not sure what they are.
Really?
Well, there's Ben. He's another name?
Is he William?
No. It's a weird thing. You see, my dad and I don't really talk about stuff that much, but I think his legal name is Bernard.
Oh.
And
Why did I say William? I don't know.
But there's something weird going on where his mother, it was an immigrant, obviously, and I think she wanted it. My dad's told me the story 10 times, and I still don't get it. Like, it's, again, like Fred, you never speak about it. His mother went, and on the birth certificate, they wrote down Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
I think my dad's theory is that they wanted to call him Benjamin, but they couldn't understand his mother when they wrote the name on the birth certificate.
Benjamin and Bernard don't sound anything alike.
But they used to call him Beryl because they were from Europe, and Beryl is Ben. And my mother calls him Beryl, and
Beryl?
But then there's Bernard on his birth certificate, but then he's Benjamin.
It almost sounds like Shemp's story.
I don't know.
I forget what Shemp's real name is.
Right.
But
I'm just
they
telling
couldn't
you.
pronounce it.
And I don't know if my father's name was supposed to be Benjamin or his name is supposed to be Bernard. It's some weird fucking thing that goes on, and I don't know.
But Beryl is Ben. It's not Bernard or
Beryl
Benjamin.
is Ben in Yiddish.
Oh.
I think. So I don't know. There's just a lot of names being thrown around. But I think my dad's Bernard.
Okay.
But everything on his documents, everything's Benjamin.
Really?
Yeah.
Did his mother have an accent?
Oh yeah.
That's why. Because
his father barely spoke English when he died.
Wow.
And I just knew a few words. You know.
But if she was saying Beryl
I don't know. My mother calls him that.
when she was trying to tell the people in the hospital his name.
I don't know. I don't know what went down. But it's like Fred. No, you see, my mother went to the hospital and they said Ben. But I think they said Bernard. And I don't know. I fog out. I've tried to get the story a million times.
Well, Beryl could have become Bernard.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening
guess.
there. He's got 87 names, too, like Fred.
They couldn't write at all? They couldn't write this down?
I don't know.
Although, have you ever tried to have, well, you want to talk about a discussion, like nobody can understand why I changed my name, et cetera, et cetera. Fine. But can anybody understand why Benjy will not tell anybody his birth date?
I think with him it's shtick.
I don't know. It's like you can't get it out of him. And the other thing is you can't mention a certain relative of his. I was just having a conversation with him one day, and it wasn't on the air, and it wasn't to be goofy or anything like that.
Right.
And I was asking him, by the way, did this relative ever talk to you about, I was actually going to ask him about this relative in UFOs, but it was like, did you ever meet this relative? And he went, I don't want to talk about that. And
What
he
is
was being
that,
serious.
Benjy? I don't even know about that.
It's like if you say this name, he starts to freak out and he melts.
It's one of the all-time great bits that you do. Whenever you want to shut Benjy up, you say the name. It's like Balfour.
Good. Give me.
It's like slowly I turn.
Well, give me the name because I want to shut him the fuck up.
Because I don't want to say that to Benjy, but Benjy, sits there and tries to like tweak me, and yet there's something is so innocent.
Benjy, what's going on with that? Is that a shtick?
No, I've explained it.
No, you haven't.
Well, how come
you never explained?
Then why do you want Fred to explain his names if you won't explain this?
And I've explained my names more than you've explained your relative.
What's the deal? Benjy.
I can't talk about it.
Oh, this is so acting. You're being an asshole.
It is, Howard. It is.
Benjy, what's going on?
This is Benjy shtick.
But Howard, it's like even when the microphones are off.
Now he's crying.
No, I'm not crying.
What are you doing?
There's nothing going on. We've talked about this a million times.
Just tell me. I don't want to know the name. Just tell me what is going on. You have a relative that you're upset with?
No.
Did he do something to you?
No, this person is actually very, very illustrious.
So can't you talk about
And
it?
by the way, Howard, there's no proof that this person is related to Benjy. That's the funny part.
Oh, I see.
There's a person that's really famous that has the same last name as Benjy, and when you talk to Benjy about it, he goes, I don't want to get into it.
But why wouldn't you want to did he do something bad to you?
No one did anything bad to me.
But normally if you
and
don't
he'd
want
be someone if he
let
would,
me ask him. What normally when you don't want to speak about someone, something did he molest you or something?
Oh, absolutely. No. Absolutely not. And I want to make it clear because people think that this person is my dad. So I'm very close with my dad, and I love talking about him. I love talking to him.
So who is this person that they're talking about? Who is he? Who is he to you?
I cannot discuss it at all, and
Fine,
I've
but
said
who
that
is he to
before.
you?
I
Is
said
he
it shouldn't even be brought up on the air. I've told you that before.
Is he in fact a relative?
I've told you before. It should not be brought up on the air.
Well, I'm not bringing it up on the air.
We're on the air right now.
No, we're not.
It shouldn't be brought up.
I'm in a commercial break.
Then you guys can talk about it to yourself if you, and you guys can.
No, but I'm not mentioning. In other words, what I'm saying is, in all reality, I'm not mentioning anybody's name. I'm saying this cousin of yours.
No.
Grandfather.
Is he a cousin?
I'm not going to discuss it
So
at
in other
all.
words, is this a bit?
I'm not discussing.
Even with his birthday, I asked him, what are you doing? And by the
Well,
way, the
yeah,
guy,
he announced that it was his birthday a few weeks ago, and everybody's congratulating him, giving him a happy birthday message, and it's not his birthday.
yeah, and I said to him, so why did you say it was your birthday? And he was just like, I can't talk about it. It's shit, right? The relative's name is Wink Martindale. So what's the big deal?
Are you kidding?
That's right.
I was on Tic-Tac-Toe.
No, it's not.
I can
Wink
shed some
Martindale.
light on this, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's one of Benjy's, actually sort of brilliant bits. It's a guy who has the same last name as him. He never says they're related, but he implies it.
Right, so
Whenever
they're
you
not related.
Right, whenever you bring it up, the guy has done some great work in a scientific area. Benjy implies that talking about it is dangerous. It's almost like Roswell. It's very, like that sort of thing.
So it's one of Benjy's shticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I got to tell you, Howard, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
We could be drunk as shit. It could be just me and Benjy, and he'll still do this.
Right. Well, good for him. He gets pleasure out of being. That's his Andy Kaufman thing. All right, I get it now. All right, I will never bring it up because you know what? It's stupid. It's going nowhere. It's silly, Benjy. Channel your energies into some good bit that we could put on the air, and that's it that you carry on in front of people.
I didn't tell you to bring it up.
No, come on, stop it. Well, here's what happened. Somebody saw the same last name as yours on this guy, and all of a sudden you just, instead of saying, look, I don't know who the guy is, I've never.
No, I actually think he brought it up.
No, the guy's not related. So, and now he went,
I know what I'll do.
yeah, I mean, stop it. I know you. I bet a lot of money that that's exactly what's going on. I wouldn't hesitate to bet the money. That's how well I know you. You're being silly. It's just a waste of time. I don't give a fuck about this guy and if he's related to you. I don't care. I just want to know why you waste your time with this shit. Who cares? Be the man. Step up. Put it into your work, not into your bullshit life. I never joke around in real life. Never. Never. You know why? It's a waste of time.
You're right.
It's not on the air. The air is what matters. Here, this right now is what matters. I don't joke about my birthday because you know what? Who cares? Only here it matters. You understand. Who's just wasting his time joking around?
He's doing
Shtick for
shows
no one.
for one person at a time.
I see on the Facebook page, constant shtick.
I know.
For 3 people. Why would you waste your time?
Hey, Howard.
That's where I'm real. That's where I'm sensitive. I posted a beautiful thing on Facebook one time about a dog who's feeding a bunch of kittens. I don't have to make jokes. Well, here I make the joke.
It's breastfeeding the kittens?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. But I don't know why you're so anti-Facebook. It's a fun thing.
No.
He's not anti-Facebook.
I'm
He's anti-you.
Yeah, I don't like you.
All right.
You're writing that you ran out on a bill at Cafe Boulogne.
Yeah.
Oh, that was because Robin said she didn't tip her driver.
I know that, but I really didn't.
But why would you joke? Do jokes here.
Well,
Get him the thing and make a phony phone call like he used to. You made that funny call to that old woman. It was terrific. That's where you joke. That would this relative. There's no relative. I know there's no relative. I know it's a guy with the same last name as yours, and that's what's going on.
And you have
I
no
get it.
story.
And you
so
have no
make it
story,
up.
so you put that weird face on when we bring it up. I saw the whole shtick already. It's boring. It's not worth it for 2 people.
I'm not trying to.
Yes, you are. You originally brought up the guy's name.
He did.
Yeah, I know you did. Listen. I got you pegged, pal. I wish you were my son so I could straighten you out.
I'm very close with my dad. I love that.
Well,
he's my dad.
he's not the good dad for you. I'm a better
great-
dad. I'm your better father.
No, you're not.
You're goddamn right I am. My father wouldn't tolerate nonsense.
You're a great.
This is nonsense.
Great person to work with, but you're
full of nonsense and waste of time. You're a talented guy. I told you that. I've sat with you privately. Told you you're talented. But you waste a lot of energy.
I thought you say you told me privately I'm a waste of time.
No. I told you on the air you're a waste of time. Here's where I'm real. No, seriously, Benjy, you got talent, but don't waste your time. Don't waste everyone's time with the nonsense.
Guys, Howard, if you care, the guys have been sending me notes. I guess the guy in question, again, whose name we won't say, was involved in alien autopsies during the Eisenhower administration.
Oh, so it's a whole thing. Okay.
Which turned out to be a hoax.
I can't talk about it because Benji's from another planet. That's the real secret. I believe that. That I understand. Listen, you're a talented young guy. Get out there and light the world on fire. Stop with nonsense.
Howard, just one more thing, because the stuff keeps coming in. That, we got that off Wikipedia. Some people think that Benjy actually created the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, of course he did.
Oh, look at what the
That's
nonsense.
Funny.
It's funny, but it's
I know
it's funny to two people.
You know what? It's like the guy who wrote the book from a white to a Negro. It's like, who's going to buy this?
Exactly. It was a big waste of time.
Right.
All right. That's enough with Benjy. I'm sorry. I see it's 7:28 an hour, and then 28 minutes have gone by, and I haven't taken a break. And I really have to get to one. Patrick, what is it, please?
Hey, yeah, am I on?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just I'm wondering how good of a writer Benjy can actually be. I've never actually heard him say anything funny ever. So
No, he's a funny writer. He writes stuff for me behind the scenes. He does stuff. He's good. He's a funny guy. Trust me. I got a lot of faith in Benjy. He wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't. But he does waste a lot of time.
Yeah, I just never
with nonsense. But that's parenting. He needed parenting.
I had parents, I still do, and I'm really.
I understand you do, but they're too lenient with you.
They messed up.
They messed up, is what we're trying to say. They're good, they're good people who sometimes bad things happen to good people.
I don't.
And you be the bad thing.
Listen, I have faults, but every fault is not from your parent. I don't think.
No, but in your case, it is.
Benjy. So, here, hold on. Hold up for a second. Why won't you talk about this? Benjy, hold on. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Not about that. And listen, I fucking like you, man. So just keep it good.
No, I don't want to upset you. I have to follow up on this. But why won't you talk about it? Benj. Can I come in?
Yeah, but I don't. All right, fine.
What are you laughing about?
If you talk to me about anything, listen, it's so stupid. Like I don't want to make a big deal about it anymore.
But why? What is it about this person that upsets you so much, or just bringing it up gets you so upset?
I'm not upset about it one bit. Okay. No story.
You obviously are, because this isn't the normal Benjy we see every day. Your whole demeanor changed when this was brought up.
Just be quiet for 1 second so I can let the stream start. Don't film my back.
No, I'm not.
It's big when it's hard, but it's just not. Now I just gotta relax. Here it comes. It's coming. And if you don't shoot the peep, it's very yellow because I think vitamin B. It's right there.
Dude, that was great, man. That fucking. You know that relative?
Come on.
What? Tell me. Here's what I don't know. Come here. I gotta ask you one question. Now look, seriously. What I want to know about him, forget him, but why would it be an issue? Like, let's say you're related to Hitler. Like, what? Why would someone come after you?
Dude,
it doesn't make sense to me. That's the part I don't want to know. Like, if he was the worst person, was he a good person or bad person?
Hey, Benjy, quick question. Seriously,
dude.
Benjy. Does this involve people that work on a military base that allegedly doesn't exist?
What's the name? Don't worry about them. What's the name? Just tell me. Tell me in my ear. Remember that time you told me? Wait, hold on. Remember that time you told me the name and I never said it? I'll whisper in the ear. I'll whisper the name in the ear. Right? I kept that. So give me this name.
Dude.
Give us the name. Is he dead? I know what it is. I'm gonna say the name. I'm gonna say it.
Come on.
It's Dr. Mengele. It's Dr. Mengele.
That's exactly
Nazi.
Do you think you could be like part of that gene splicing with alien DNA?
Do you think Riley has any Anything right about what Riley says about the aliens?
The reptilians?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watch V.
Yeah.
I think it's.
You think he's onto something?
Do you think Riley and Detlef know each other?
Who's Detlef?
Just cut it out.
What's
right?
that name that they're saying?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Extra Rock? Is that the name?
What are you doing, man?
So you're not going to tell us who this character is?
I don't know who you guys are talking about.
Come on, man. There's someone. It's someone.
All right,
we need to know who it is.
First of all, what's your name?
Chris.
Okay, Chris, tell me someone that you don't know anything about. Who's someone that you don't know?
You're sure you don't know this person?
Are you sure you don't want to make a comment on someone?
You're
Do
not
you want to
related
make a
to this
comment on someone? Who?
Detlef.
I don't know who you're talking about, man.
So Fred, you got irritated with Benjy about his questioning the other day on the wrap-up show.
Yes.
Now, what was it that really got under your skin? Was it the subject matter, or was it that just Benjy shtick, and you know that he's doing it on
Probably
purpose?
a little of both. I think I've been on the wrap-up show a few times, so my irritation is kind of like in the past. It's been like, why is he doing that? But then again, I'm not listening to the wrap-up show every day. I'm not privy to everything that goes on. I guess this is Benjy's thing. I spoke to John Hine about it. John Hine says this is what Benjy does. We like it on the wrap-up show, so far be it from me to rain on Benjy's parade. If that's how he wishes to conduct his participation in the wrap-up show, then Benjy, you have my blessing. More power to you, dude. It's like I'm a big Benjy fan. I like Benjy. I may not get what you're saying all the time. I may not agree with your comedic route that you're taking, but God bless you.
This is a Howard TV original production.
On this episode, Bobo thinks the world is going to end. Does he have a plan?
Oh, I found it.
And is he man enough to survive?
In case a dirty bomb goes down, I light the match and I see which way the wind's blowing. See, Bobo's not so stupid.
What's your problem? Testing 1, 2.
Baba Boo.
Yeah.
Hey-oh, yeah.
Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome to the Bobo compound. I'm preparing for the end of days. Why I think the world's going to end? Because there's a lot of crazy people, and on this day, December 21st, I feel that someone wants to make a name for themselves, and maybe he's going to light off a dirty bomb in the city. And I just want to show you guys a lot of the things that I have prepared for the end of days that might be happening this Friday, the 21st. I probably have about 6 months food supply here. I have a lot of these canned goods which you can open up, use a hand can open and that's it. Tons of tuna fish here. Health bars which you can live on. Cereal, juices for the kid. Nuts, okay? These are always good. You add water to these and you have like a macaroni they have in here. They have these cookies, cases of water here. Special thermal insulated safety gloves for all of us here in the household to wear. If there's any dust down there or anything like that, I can put this on. Police scanner. So if anything emergency, police give reports or what's going on that I need to know, I get it right from the patrol cars. I figure we got 6 months of food. After that, it's lights out if there's nothing else we can get, you know what I mean?
For goodness sake, or the elements aren't going to have their way with him. I mean, it's ludicrous.
I got all my rations. Now I had to find a place to hide. And I was running out of time. We actually find 2 missile silos that are not active anymore. The most convenient location that I'm looking at right now is the Lindenhurst and North Amityville abandoned military. I understand that from folks that told me about it. I haven't been there yet, but there is silos in those areas. My thing was going to be that on that day, I was going to have my family in down one of these silos. I'm excited right now. We're going to go to the Amityville location because the Amityville is the closest, and that's what you want. You want quick response. You got to get there quick, in and out. So that's where we're going to go right now. Going to take a little ride, and on our way to the first location, and then we'll be going to Oyster Bay.
Bobo was a little nervous. He was anxious and hoping that he could find what he needed for his family.
I don't know what's going to happen right now. This is like, my anxiety is like through the roof right now because I don't know what I'm going to be expecting. I don't know if we're going to find any guard dogs. They're going to tear fucking my balls apart. I have no fucking idea. This is the complex. Look, barbed wire fences. Bobo's got to get in here. We got to get in here. This is it. Whoa, this is huge.
Once we got inside, we saw that there was basically a construction site.
As you can see now, this is being dismantled, which is really breaking my strategy right now. Bobo was a little too late coming here. It makes me upset now. Nah, this is not gonna work. Then our next journey was, we went up to the North Shore, Oyster Bay area. The only thing I'm concerned about now, it is farther location than the last previous one that we went to. As far as time, it may take about 30 minutes to get here. Okay, these are the grounds. Ooh, that might be something over there. This is the area of the sites where the, I believe, the missiles were kept. And this is location number 2.
Well, the second location was interesting because this time it was actually a parking lot, but it had a silo under it. So, which we may not have ever found if it wasn't for the people we saw standing there when we pulled into the lot.
I saw you hanging out here, and I was just wondering if you can give me some information on, the abandoned missile silos here.
The steel plates are where the launches were.
Really?
Okay, and underneath all that debris and brush and all of that
is the hatches.
Are where the storage facilities were.
Now, is there any hatches I can look at?
No, you couldn't get into anything at all.
No, they have no vent caps.
There are some steel vent caps that you can see on the middle and the end one.
Yeah.
This has all been covered up. This
Oh.
one.
Would I be able to look at that vent caps?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, cool.
Take a look.
Very good. Oh, I found it. I found it. I knew it. This is fucking great. I'll be able to come down here. See? Get a shot of that. Let's put it. Watch this. Watch this. Listen to the echo. You hear that echo? That's the tube. That's the tube. Oh my God. I found access.
He investigated a little more and realized that there was no ladder or steps to get down. And that really upset him. That took the whole wind out of his sails.
The only thing sad is, how am I going to fucking get down here? I can't bring my 6-year-old, my wife, and expect them to go down this thing. But if it would have been a ladder, yeah, we could have did that. I could have put my kid to my back. He would have held on. I would have strapped him on, and I would have walked down here. Sure. Here's the end of the world, and now I have no place to put my family. So yeah, I was quite upset about that. This would have been great if Bob would have come down. Ow! Fuck! Right on my fucking foot. All right. I went back home with no real plan, and so my wife asked me, well, what's the plan? I go, Bobo has no plan. Folks, hasta vista, whatever they call it, son of manadas. I don't know what's going to happen, okay, when the shit hits the fan. Good luck to all of you and super fans. This might be the last time you might see Bobo alive again, okay? So, but it was a great ride. Howard, thank you so much for the great ride. Many, many years of great radio. And hopefully, maybe this will continue, and we'll see each other on January 2nd. I don't know, but this is it, man. Bobo out.
During our creative meetings, lots of ideas are pitched. I'm in touch with a lot of the Whack Pack community, and I knew for a fact that Bobo was, quote-unquote, a doomsday prepper.
What do you got, Joe?
December 21st, the end of the world, supposedly. It's on a Friday. We have Brian Phelan, we have Bobo, and we have High Register Sean. All three of these guys believe that the shit's going to hit the fan on this day.
Shuli said it could be cool to have a 101 special with Bobo discussing the end of the world and taking phone calls and whatnot. I just said, hey, instead of doing that, why don't we just invite Bobo in and pretend that the world really is ending?
Let's just bring Bobo here.
Is that maybe something he would do on the
So what you're
channels
saying,
to do?
Sal, is you would invite Bobo down on Friday.
Right.
And say, look, we want to record a special and talk about the end of the world and this and that, because we really don't think it's going to happen, obviously.
Right.
And so he's sitting there and talking with you, and all of a sudden you and Richard are in there, and
Everything shuts down, but the mics are still going, so you get his reaction. Holy shit!
But what else happens? Like what else after the power?
Yeah, if we can you can just play that Foghorn. You're like,
I wasn't really surprised to pull this prank off on Bobo. I mean, I think just a few days before, I painted his face with my dick. I shaved pubic hair off my ball sack, and I put it on his face. So pulling this off, it really was, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. As a matter of fact, I called Bobo in advance, and I let him know that, hey, we need you to come down to do something, the Whack Pack playlist.
I said, Sal, I'm not fucking coming up there December 21st. He goes, no, you got it, man. I said, Sal, I'm not coming up there. I said, it's the last day, Sal. He goes, what are you talking about? He goes, don't be stupid.
I knew he was putty in my hands. I knew it was going to be a piece of cake.
He goes, come on, we'll just do it. Howard really wants you to do it. So I'm, hey, yeah, Howard's name. I fucking jumped.
We just thought it'd be funny to see Bobo during the actual end of the world. Like, would Bobo be brave? Would Bobo panic? What would Bobo say? So we created the end of the world for Bobo.
I helped get this thing going and get it organized and get the plan in motion with Sal and DePace and Mike Schiff.
Doug came to me and he said that the guys had been working on this prank that they wanted to do on Bobo. I wasn't part of the creative meetings or anything, so I just came in afterwards, and then I started bouncing around emails between Sal and Doug and all these guys, and that's pretty much how it all started.
So the guys came to me and said they were going to pull this prank on Bobo, and we had to get prepared, and we started talking about all ways that we could fool him with, you know, putting subwoofers in the floor and night vision cameras.
So they filled me in on a couple of pranks that they wanted to pull off for this thing. One was to have this emergency broadcast notice to go on while he was in the studio. Another was to have the room to shake. Then the third thing was to have a couple of things rattle around the room, some boxes falling down. So we just worked really hard that morning and just try to put all this stuff together to make it as convincing as possible.
All right, so I'm just going to crank on every camera. I'm a true professional. They said they need stuff in it.
My role in the prank was to hide under Benjy's desk and shake it to simulate an earthquake, and also to knock some of the CDs off the desk. I'm right under Benjy's desk. You want me to like just have them drop or kind of fly past the space?
Drop them. Because if he gets hit in the face, we can get in a lot of trouble.
If the room was really shaking, they wouldn't go like flying to the side.
Just gradually push them, you know?
Okay.
Guys, you know where the RTSs are in the control room? Behind the door? Right behind when you walk in the door, they're hanging up on some hooks. Just grab as many of them as you need.
We wanted to make sure that all the guys hiding out in the studio could be able to get proper direction from the control room. So they all had headsets on, and Scott was able to give, specific cues whenever necessary.
Hi, Scott.
Hi! Get those fucking mics up already.
The guys created a fake EAS alert, and we had this, basically a fake news story. So we had to figure out how to get it into the studio without anybody here in Howard's room hitting the board. We were hiding speakers around the studio, so it sounded kind of like this booming alarm coming in.
You bang on the door, say, guys, we can't get in. There's a bomb in the building. We got to get out, and then let just Bobo struggle for it for the longest time. Then hit the thing and let him just pull back, and run out.
The emergency broadcast signal is going to go on, and then just bouncing can just go on, just on and off throughout the rest of this.
And then that's it, and then just cover it, right?
Yeah. We did a couple of rehearsals just to make sure everything would flow smoothly once Bobo was actually in the studio.
Here we go.
Song number 1, Hi, My Name Is by Eminem. Guy likes to say hi, likes to rap. That's my kind of guy.
Right.
Let's go. What the hell is that? Song number 2.
What's with the shaking, guys? What's going on, man? Scott.
Attention. Attention.
Hey, you guys hear this?
This is an emergency announcement issued by Homeland Security.
1, 2, 3. Let's get out of here. Go!
Finally, the end of the world is here. It's the day it's supposed to happen, and Bobo takes off to come hang out at the Howard Stern show. So how serious could he have been?
I'm a fucking nervous wreck, but I came up here because I was told that, Howard wanted me to do something, and I did it.
Bobo, we are here December 21st. It is D-Day, and you are here recording a Whack Pack playlist, correct?
Yes, Shuli, I put my life on the line coming up here.
I can't believe you're here.
I can't believe it either.
My role the day of the prank is basically not to let on that anything is going to happen, and just interview Bobo as if it's a normal, interview. What do you have with you?
I have a police scanner. I get all the police departments and the fire departments in the city in Long Island, and I have it on standby, just in case something goes down and how to get out of the city. Plus, I brought books of matches with me in case a dirty bomb goes down. I light the match, and I see which way the wind's blowing. See, Bobo's not so stupid.
No.
So when Shuli was done with the interview, Sal came over, grabbed Bobo, took him into the studio, and they were ready to go.
All right, let's get this over with. Do you have your list?
Yes, I have too many to count.
All right.
All right. Sal started interviewing me, and I started going through the Whack Pack playlist. 1, 2, 1, 2.
So what you're going to do is you're going to go say, hey, it's Bobo. Welcome to the Whack Pack playlist on Howard TV. And then we'll do another cut. Welcome to Bobo's playlist on Howard 100 and Howard 101. We'll get that first. Hey, give me a little iris on the Brian.
Hey, this is Bobo. Welcome to Whack Pack playlist and Howard TV feature. These are a lot of the songs that I put together that had a meaningful remembrance to me over my lifetime.
Okay, so let's shift. You're going to tell me when you want to start, right? Wait, hold on.
So let's go through the list, and I'll read you the songs right now.
You sound a little nervous. Just
I'm
relax.
a little nervous from this day. Bring me up on the 21st.
Stop with this. The day's almost over. Hey, Brian, give me a little iris on 4.
All right, the first song is Metallica, Enter Sandman. And let me tell you how it ties into the Howard Stern show.
So here it is, Metallica, Enter Sandman.
And here it is, Metallica, Enter Sandman.
Is that a good cut, Scott? I mean, if you like to edit. Yeah.
I was all fucking twisted, man. I was fucking stumbling over my words. One of the best songs to me was Life in the Fast Lane. So here it is with the Eagles, Life in the Fast Lane.
Perfect.
I sat down with Bobo for a good 20 to 25 minutes before we started triggering all the little things to give him the impression that the world was ending.
All right, now? Is the next one when we're going to do it?
As soon as he starts, yeah. All right. Scott and I were both working together on these cues. He would kind of wait for my call, I'd give it to him, and then he'd communicate it to the guys in the studio.
All right. Hey, it's Bobo. Welcome back to the Whack Pack playlist.
Start the shake.
And my 4th song is Coldplay, In My Place. What the fuck?
Hold on, Scott, camera shake here. Hold on 1 second.
Whoa, man.
What the fuck is going on here?
What is fucking going on?
Stop the shake, stop the shake. Scott.
What the hell was that?
Hold on, let me try to figure it out. Hold on.
Hey, Scott, it's not funny, man.
It's probably the building. This building sways. What the fuck?
The building fucking sways.
It's probably the building. All the time. It sways because it was so high up. It's probably the weather.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think we're good. Let's keep going. It's probably just a storm. Dude, right. Just relax. The building sways all the time.
All right. Where am I over here?
All right. All right. Just calm down. Just calm.
Whoa. Okay.
So at first, we start seeing Bobo kind of smiling a little bit, and we're thinking, oh, he's kind of putting it on. But then he's actually sweating, and you can't fake that. So at that point, we realized that, hey, maybe Bobo really is falling for this thing.
Okay, this is Bobo. Welcome back to the Whack Pack playlist here. This group here is special to me because Howard had... I have to go back.
What's the matter? You all right?
Yeah,
You need
no,
a break?
I know it's Martin. That's a Chris Martin. Okay.
All right. Now what? This is the light one now?
This is the shape of the light.
Okay.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
All right. Hey, it's Bobo. Welcome back to the Whack Pack playlist. And my fourth song is Coldplay. And this song is special to me. I know it's special to Howard.
Okay,
He had
start
Chris
the
Martin
shake,
up here. What
and
an interview there was.
Kill
That was
lights.
one of the best. Whoa, God damn.
Kill lights, kill.
Holy shit, the fucking lights off.
Scott, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
Scott! What the fuck?
Oh my
Attention.
God.
Attention. This is an emergency announcement issued by Homeland Security.
Holy shit!
The United States is under attack.
Right there, it was really hard for me not to hold in my laugh. It was difficult, but I knew I had to go through it because if I gave it away, I would have blown the whole thing.
North Korea has launched 7 nuclear missiles heading towards New York City.
What the fuck?
Several dirty bombs have been detonated in downtown Manhattan.
You know what? I shouldn't have came here.
Shut up! Do not move.
Keep it shaking.
The United States is under attack.
Oh my
North
God.
Korea has launched 7 nuclear missiles heading towards New York City.
Oh my God. Stuff started falling off the shelf and shit. I said, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I said, I'm in the fucking studio, but no king of media is here, you know? Oh!
He's on the floor. He's on the
Do
floor.
not move.
Wait, don't move. Don't move, they said.
This guy really believed this ridiculous notion that the world was going to end at that moment, and his face said it all.
Scott! Scott!
Bang on the door.
Holy shit.
We got no fucking reception.
I got a police scanner. Should I put the police scanner
Yeah.
on? Let me put the police scanner on. I knew I bought this thing.
I can't get through to
See,
my...
Bobo's not so
I have
stupid.
no fucking... I have no reception.
Come on. When I didn't hear nothing coming over the scan, I got fucking really scared. I go, now they knocked all communications out.
Bobo, you want to help me open this fucking
Yeah.
door? There's enough of that stupid scanner.
All right.
Fucking pull it. Guys, can you hear me? Open it! Can you hear me?
Open the fucking door! Holy shit. It's all fucking magnetic up here, that's why.
Guys! Stop!
Oh my God.
Bobo, hold the door.
Come on.
Count to 3. Hold on. Just get up. 1,
2, 3.
Get the fuck out of here! This way! We're going to get out of the building!
I would think that Bobo would wonder why there's a camera guy just hanging out in the hallway when everyone else just left the building. But it seemed like it didn't really occur to him. So it was good because we were able to get the footage in the hallway that we needed.
Where do we fucking go? What do you mean get out of the building?
He was running in all these different directions, and we're like, you know what? We kind of looked at each other, and we said, hey, let's keep this thing going a little bit.
I can't believe I'm gonna fucking die in the fucking studio that I so much fucking loved. I'm gonna fucking die here. I really thought something really happened in the city. We're fucking trapped like rats.
Just sit tight like they said. You just have to wait.
I'm a very sensitive guy, and I was starting to think that it was all gonna go down, and I was gonna lose my family. I was gonna die here in the studio. My wife was right. She's, oh my God, I shouldn't have fucking came here. She told me that. Now they're fucking home and I'm over here. I'm stuck here. And Howard's not even here. At least fucking die with him.
Dude, that's what you're thinking about right now? I
No.
got 3 kids at home. You
I
worried
know.
about Howard not saying goodbye to you, asshole?
When Sal was still trying to sell this thing to Bobo, some of the guys in the studio were clearly getting impatient because I think Patrick actually opened up the door a little bit to see what was going on.
Holy shit. What the fuck is that?
You'd think he'd kind of figure it's a prank or try to ask, hey, why is there a door opening? But it seemed like he didn't really care, so it was very strange at that point.
Holy shit, I'm fucking hyperventilating. You got a fucking paper? I gotta have a paper bag.
You gonna throw up?
No, I'm fucking hyperventilating.
All right, sit down on the couch.
We got him a bag to breathe into because he was hyperventilating.
You should.
Whether or not Bobo was really falling for it, or whether he was just kind of goofing on us in a way, you know, like he just didn't buy it, really didn't matter. It was still pretty funny regardless, so we had a good time with it anyway.
This is genuine, bro. This really went down to me. In my mind, I thought was really, really happening. Hands down, and case closed on that one, man.
You have to punish Bobo for stupidity.
On the streets of Manhattan, and I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end, and I got to look for some takers now. Oh, hello, ma'am. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. Did you think the world was going to end?
No, I think we're doing just fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. Did you think the world was going to end? No? Excuse me, sir. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. Did you think the world was going to end?
No.
No? Not at all?
Nope.
You have no nothing to say about it?
Nope.
No. Okay. Hi, how are you? Oh, you on the phone? Okay, so. Hi, how you doing? Listen, I'm an idiot. I thought the world was going to end. What's your
okay.
take on
I have no time. Ask her.
Oh, okay, you got to go somewhere? All right. Have a good day. Excuse me, sir. You look like you could talk for a second. No. I'm an idiot, and I thought the world was going to end, but it didn't. I'm here. We're alive. Thank God. Howard Stern Show 2013. Hey, man, it's not the end of the world. Bobo out. Hasta vista.
Excited to be down here.
I'm excited to be down here. You excited to be down here?
I'm excited you're here.
You're excited I'm here?
Yes.
Don't walk into the wall.
No.
Hi
there. How are you?
Good, honey. Good.
You?
So you're excited. How excited are you?
Oh, pretty excited.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to know about that much excitement.
Hey, come on, just this way.
Which way? I'm still following you.
Yep. So what are you going to talk to Howard about today?
I have no idea. What's Howard going to talk to me about?
Definitely, you got some stories.
All I want to talk to Howard about is where's the coffee?
We can get you some.
Where's the damn coffee? That's all anybody keeps saying is, yeah, we'll get you some. I'm not interested in getting me some. I'm interested in getting it.
And actually drinking it?
Yeah.
So you're excited?
No, I'm just waiting on Howard to talk to me.
So you're just ready to go? Just want to talk to Howard?
Yeah. Well, Howard wants to talk to me now, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's it.
That's the intro.
That's the intro.
All right.
Howard wants to talk to me.
We'll have fun with Howard today.
Well, you have fun with Howard. What the hell's wrong with you, boy? Get the camera off me.
Gary, what was that you were just telling me about Meatloaf? Meatloaf sold how many albums?
That Bad Outta Hell 1 and 2 combined sold over 42 million records.
And then
But one sells like, it's just one of the, Bad Outta Hell 1 is just one of those records that just sells every year.
You know what? I know what I've heard about that. I heard Thriller was #1. Number 2, believe it or not, is Eagles' Greatest Hits.
That's right.
Yeah, that's another one.
Which is
sells and sells.
An amazing record that I bought 5 times on every different CD cassette. And then I think Bad Outta Hell was like 3rd or something.
Oh, there he is. There's Meatloaf.
Why are they asking
wait. Put on your headphones.
but Meatloaf? Right.
You're right.
We're talking in front of your back.
We like talk. You know what? Rather than talk to you, we'd rather talk about you. Hey, man. Hey, you look good.
Hi, Howard.
What's happening, brother?
How you doing?
Last time I saw you was at Russell Crowe's house. How's that for name dropping?
Man. Oh, that's right.
I saw you like 1,000,000 years ago. Hey, sit down.
You're like half a loaf now.
Yeah, no. I'm enjoying standing up. Is there a reason?
No, you could stand up.
Do I intimidate you standing up?
Yes, absolutely.
I love that. Isn't that good?
I just wanted to give you a place to relax.
No, I'm good. But if you're going to ask questions, and you got some, who was giving the answers in here?
Gary. Have you called Fafa Fooey since he had the baby? Have you called him on the phone?
No, I haven't.
Here, listen to this.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available now. But if you leave your name and a message, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as soon as we can.
Jackass.
You know how he came in the other day and he said, both you guys have taught me something. And one thing I will never do is I will never put my child on my answering machine.
Yeah, he's already... Me, Mary, and Jackson. Jackson. I mean, it's like, oh, man. Do you have to act like a jerk when you have a baby?
They gotta let everybody know. It's
And
the greatest accomplishment.
And guys have babies and they start sounding like girls. Did you like, me, Jackson, and Mary are having fun? It's like, Gary, mellow out.
You're probably playing with the baby right now.
Why don't they have the kid poop into the answering machine so we can hear that? Dude.
John's such a douche.
Why is he a douche?
Because Stuttering John goes, you better get in there. They're talking about your answering machine. I go, well, how did he know about it? He goes, I don't know. And I'm like, he's the only one on the show that's ever called me. Of course
I've called you.
Idiot.
I've heard it. I've hung up. You've got a few hang-ups last week. That was me getting disgusted.
You hung up as soon as you heard it.
I did. I can't. I mean, oh yes, I did.
Oh yeah, that'll make you hang up.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available right now.
Jackson's not available right now.
Robin, don't even talk about answering machines. You're the queen of wacky answering machine messages.
Oh, but they're not like this.
Nobody's home, no.
Very breathy too.
I was trying to be quiet, actually.
Why, Jackson was sleeping?
That's true. Yes.
Yeah. Why do you have to keep changing your message? I have the same message for. But what do you care? You don't have to call it.
You don't listen to it.
No, but people say, change the message.
Yeah, but why? What do you care?
Because I feel like it. What do you want?
Me,
it's
Jackson,
not the law.
and Mary. But why do you have so much free time to do stuff like change your answer? Like that's got to be low on the priority list.
Howard, it requires about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
you do it like
but it's just like sort of like if you're a really busy person, you don't have time for that kind of stuff.
Well, I know it makes me a bad employee because I have time to change my answering machine message. I
just can't even relate to that.
I think the whole audience recognizes
There's
that.
so many things you could be doing. I mean, learning computers or practicing a sport or doing something that...
Practicing a sport? What'd you have in mind?
I don't know, anything. Go out and play football with you. Don't be friends. Do something. Here's Gary's new message.
Wait a minute, come on. When was?
So I have two lines.
Oh, you have two lines.
Oh, so he's got another one.
I haven't heard this one.
Two Jackson messages.
Two similar but separate Jackson messages.
Hi, nobody's on to take your call right now. Neither Mary nor Gary nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone. They'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years. Just leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks.
You're so witty.
How dare you laugh?
How witty. Jackson will be ready in 3 or 4. So when we call now, we'll have to hear Jackson on the phone.
I promise.
We'll start having Jackson.
You know
on
he's going to be answering.
No.
Yeah.
I told you guys 2 things I learned about raising kids from you is I'm never going to let my kid leave a message on the answering machine or answer the phone.
You know, Emily's 11 years old. She has yet to answer the phone. I don't have her answer the phone.
She doesn't have her own phone?
No, she does not.
Really? Oh, I thought she did for some reason.
No.
And Emily never... Well, no one answers the phone in your house.
Right. They don't answer the phone.
No, but even
there are times we pick up.
It's rare.
I don't allow them to pick up the phone. If there's we have an answering machine.
Right.
And the answering machine goes into the house. Now, if it's one of Emily's friends, I pick up the phone. I tell the kids, you don't have to worry about picking up the phone. I'll answer it. The worst thing in the world are these people with their kids. Because, my daughter now has friends. Both my daughters, the 8-year-old and the 11-year-old, have friends who you call up, and since they're 4, the parents allow them to answer the phone. Now, the parents know what's going on. Yeah, they encourage it. And you call, hi, is your mommy home? Yeah, you're talking to a little retard.
Yeah, and you get hung up on. Lots of different things happen when these kids pick up the phone.
These parents think it's so cute. Oh, look how cute she's talking on the phone. We have our own little answering service.
Oh, have you ever dealt with the people who have to put the baby on the phone?
Yeah,
You're trying to get business done.
I'm talking about people letting their kid pick up the phone. I mean, it's unbelievably obnoxious and boring and dull and invasive into my life. If I have to call you over something, don't put that little monster on the phone. Nobody else finds it cute but you. Your glob of semen makes a baby, and you think that you're the only one who's ever done it.
You're so proud.
Oh, so proud. Oh, look what I made.
Most of the time you threw that away, but now you're proud.
Meanwhile, you made nothing. You have no idea how that baby got made. All you did was
you did what you do.
Shoot off.
You are right. Albert Einstein can make the same baby that a murderer can.
Right. It's not a difficult thing to do. I mean, if somebody shows me a thing they drew, a piece of art, some work they've done, I can appreciate it.
The retarded can make a baby.
Yeah. Retards can procreate. My rule is when the kid's old enough to pay the phone bill, they can answer the phone. My kids have yet to answer the phone. I'm talking about picking up the answering machine. In other words, sometimes my wife and I are very busy in the house, and we hear on the answering machine that, let's say it's my mother or someone like that. And I go, oh my God, I can't get to the phone. Rather than say, Emily, pick up the phone, or Deborah, pick up the phone, I just don't pick up the phone. I'll call that person back. I will not subject people to my children rambling.
But if Emily hears Grandma on the phone, she won't pick it up? Like if
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm telling you.
No,
the God's honest truth.
It's a good thing.
You're damn right it's good. Because people are obnoxious. I know how
But the
obnoxious
reason the
it is.
kids get so into it is because even as they're very, very young and just gurgling baby talk, when they're holding the baby, they will say, "Oh, wait a minute, let me say hello to the baby."
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now you've tried to talk to them and you're like yelling at the baby.
At a baby.
on the phone.
Baby who's eating the phone.
Can I just chime in? When you really feel like the biggest idiot is when you start trying to talk to them, and then the kid gets bored with you, so the parent gets back on, and you're like cooing and acting like an idiot.
And what's with your answering message, though? You seem to be intelligent. I don't understand why you do that. Hi, this is Gary. Oh, we're with Gary's involved with the baby.
Man, but
like
it's
bragging.
exhausting.
It's exhausting.
I want to see in 6 months if he's still so involved.
Well, he will, but he has tons of free time.
I'm going to get bored with the kid. I'm already bored with him now.
He's not inventive.
You guys are vermin.
He sounds like Allison Steele on this answering message. Hi, good night, Bert.
Hey, maybe I'll get some.
Did Allison Steele coach you for this?
I'll get some of that music and run it behind.
Yeah, right.
Zamfir.
Your name and a message. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as soon as we can.
Were you playing with Jackson right now?
Actually, the message I wanted to leave was if we don't pick up the phone right now, we're probably sort of busy. But hey,
if you can't pick up the phone, why do I have to know why you can't pick up the phone?
Well, you don't have to know anything. You don't even have to.
Why if I'm a caller to your home, do I have to know? We're probably playing with Jackson. Like maybe, what if you're watching TV? That's false information.
Oh,
he's billboarding it.
Yeah, he's like billboarding what he's doing. Why don't you change your message every hour?
You're coming up
right now, I'm watching the football game. So
I'm about to go.
Do you think you're that important that people really want to know what you're doing?
Hi, this is Gary and Marion Jackson. Coming up at 8, we'll be bathing.
Jackson. Jackson's the only baby on the planet. We're probably with Jackson playing. What are you afraid? The adoption service is going to call and take the baby away?
See,
we're really
they're
good
already
parents.
Starting him out to be an obnoxious kid by paying so much.
We're really good parents.
By paying attention to him.
Everybody has to pay attention to Jackson.
Gary, you know what your assignment is? Go buy a bra and wear it in here tomorrow, all right? Because you're like a girl. What?
How far is it away from Cody?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Not far at all. I'm sure Kathy Lee has the identical message on her machine. Cody is moving his bowels now. I can't come to the phone, so we're probably wiping.
Yeah, Robin's got portraits of Tut, but I have to be worried about.
I don't care as long as I don't have to hear it on the phone.
No, they're on your wall.
I don't get an update of what she's doing with her cat.
Oh, yes, you do. You get it every day. She comes
on the answering machine.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, not on the answering machine.
Hi, nobody's on to take your call right now. Neither Mary, nor Gary, nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone. He'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years. Just leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Did you write that out?
No.
Where did Nor come from? I mean, was it nor Gary, nor Mary?
Since he moved to Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
Shakespeare coming up.
I'm very full of myself now.
Nor Jackson. Nor.
Thou must call back.
Neither rain nor snow nor sleet.
There's another guy with answering machines.
Nor.
Use your finger.
All right.
But that's like a goofy joke line. He doesn't have that on his home answering machine. Use your finger.
That's true.
Nor Jackson, nor Mary, nor I.
Nor Snow.
How many times did you... I want you to be honest. You didn't nail that on the first take.
I did. I did both of them, I swear.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bet you he redoes them.
No. It takes 2 seconds. You stand in front of the phone.
Well, he's probably not happy with him if he did them in one take, and he'll be changing it soon.
Not breathy enough.
Hi, nobody's on to take your call right now. Neither Mary, nor Gary, nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone. He'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years. Just
really?
Leave a message and we'll get
How
back
long
to you
for
as soon as
Gary
we
to
can.
get ready?
So in 3 or 4 years...
I have a better...
So in 3 or 4 years, Jackson's going to be answering the phone, you think?
No,
you're going to allow that?
Howard, it's called...
so when I call you...
Poetic license.
I'll get some little kid mumbling into the phone?
Hopefully, yeah.
But what he says is neither Gary nor Mary nor Jackson is ready to come to the phone right now. He'll be ready in about 3 or 4 years.
Right.
So when will Gary and Mary be ready?
All I know is it's like you're calling this guy's house and... They're painting this picture
you guys,
on the phone answering message like, wow, we are really busy.
Yeah. Even Jackson is busy.
There is such importance going on here that we can't possibly answer the phone right now. In fact, we're here, we're home, but we're
too busy to
We're too busy to answer.
I would like to give you and Robin an award right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to give you an award.
I've never heard a message like that.
To take nothing and dissect it for so long.
You think that this is nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
In the scheme of life,
keep dreaming.
This is like the end of a fingernail. It's
It is
nothing.
such an obnoxious
It's dirt.
thing. Yeah.
It's a piece of dust.
Yeah, good.
What do you call
this
that
message
again?
would make Norman Rockwell
Minutia.
puke.
You call it minutia.
This is fascinating to me.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available right now.
Yeah, we kind of knew Jackson wasn't available.
We know you're all not available. The answering machine is picking up.
Yeah, I'm not calling for Jackson, but Gary has to tell you what he's doing in the house. I love this.
Can we just call Robin's answering machine now?
Sure.
I'm dying to know.
I bet you it's not as stupid as this.
It might be. It depends on what week it is.
I don't change mine every week.
Changes his every day. Sometimes twice a day.
I know.
Howard, I haven't changed my answering machine
Name
in
and a
6
message. We'll
months.
get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as soon as we
Probably
can.
playing with Jackson right now. If not, we're probably he might be sleeping. And why don't I leave a more extensive
You're
message?
way insignificant compared to playing with Jackson.
Right.
Whoever you are.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what
phone.
it sounds to me. Let me see if I know Robin's number. Do I?
My phone line isn't working. My phone line is down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How did that happen? The
I don't know.
communication center is off?
It's all off, yeah.
Wow.
So nobody could hear my annoying message this week.
Leave a message, please. That's my favorite one. I have that one on tape, and I'm going to get it.
I don't care.
All of 5 seconds for that message.
She has had some classics.
I just don't want updates on Gary and his kid on the phone. Who cares? I mean,
Mine
it's just
weren't
so
updates.
stupid.
Hello. Leave a message, please.
That should have had like Rule Britannia under it.
I'll tell you one thing. That doesn't annoy me half as much as yours does.
There's nothing there but the facts.
Just give me the facts. Tell me what I got to do, and I'll do it. I don't want to hear about Jackson. Baby Jackson.
Hi, Gary. It's Robin checking in. Of course I'm going. If I say I'm going, I'm going. You shouldn't worry. I just don't sit around the house waiting for people to call me. I have things to do. So anyway, I guess everybody's meeting at Howard's house from what I understand.
That's not a message.
So,
No, this
I
is a
guess
message
I'll
I
see
left
you
on
there.
his machine.
I didn't see the tape. I have things to do.
It's not a message, though.
No, it's not, but it could have been. All right.
Just to change it, will you, man? Get with it.
No, I'll just have a new...
Nobody wants to hear. Gary, you don't know. Let me ask you something. If you called someone's house, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
And you're usually
Hi.
thinking of what you need to do really quickly.
yeah, people are calling because they have something some wisdom to give to
For
you.
starters, you never hear my answering machine message. It shows how
Sure I do.
Shows you what a liar you are.
I'm so too.
If Laura
I
doesn't call,
absolutely do.
if Laura doesn't call for you, you hit the star
How
button.
dare
And
you?
Howard, let me finish.
Wrong.
If Laura doesn't call for you, you hit the star button and you skip the message.
No, I don't.
You never skip
because
the
a lot of times, if you call your machine right now, you hit the star button, it doesn't skip.
Absolutely.
Not
It does. Absolutely.
So you're going to tell me it does always skip?
Always.
No,
But why would it do it
doesn't.
sometimes?
It doesn't always do it. It's technology.
You are such a liar.
I'm not lying.
Of course it always
Why
does.
are you arguing with me? I'm telling you, I
Because-
sit and listen to your message.
Well, then that's your headache. You know
And
that.
why would you give it? And let me say something. Whether I listen to your message or not, why would you treat people to a message
None of your
like
business
that?
what I do.
What do you mean it's none of your business?
None of your business what I do at my house.
I'm telling you, you sound stupid.
Fine, so I'd like to sound stupid. I sounded stupid for 10 years on this show.
I don't care what you do.
Why should I make...
don't care what you do at your house. I am telling you, you sound like an idiot.
Okay.
That's all because you obviously don't know.
And you know everything. That's why I have you.
Right.
You're God.
That's right. No, you know what, Gary? I was complaining about
for half a
Gary.
second
I was
he believed
complaining
it.
about Gary on Friday.
Were you?
To somebody.
Well, that narrows it down to every day of the week.
Yeah. So I said, it's really funny. I said to this person, Gary didn't do this. He doesn't do that. He does some things right, but man, the guy can't get organized. He just isn't together. And this person said to me, Gary's never had a real job. I said, what do you mean he hasn't? He's worked. No, he's never worked anywhere but for you. And it's like, it's a big clowning around thing. And he also thinks he's a radio personality because, he's known. So he has a fame thing going.
I know who he's talking about.
And you can't tell him anything.
Just not true.
So I said, I know what you mean. Because he doesn't ever think he could get fired. And he's probably right.
So far, he's been.
So far, he's been right.
I mean, he's pulled some pretty big boo-boos.
I know. But the point is that at some point, you would have once the organization got bigger and more elaborate, you would have brought in a highly organized person who has skills to take over Gary's job, and you would have phased him out.
How did my answering machine turn into that I can't work
Because
for you
you don't
properly?
listen to me. Even about the answering machine, you don't take advice. You sit and you fight and you struggle.
Should I call you about every single thing?
No. I am just telling you this is one
I want to know
item
how to wipe my child's
that is
butt.
really
Can
dumb.
I call you about
no,
it?
you don't have to call me. You don't have to
sure?
call me about it. Gary, you
sure?
never call me for advice on anything. That's the
Are you
unfortunate
sure?
thing.
Because I should.
Thursday,
I know
you
my
set
whole
up.
life.
Thursday, you set up an appointment for me. Did you call my assistant and tell her that I'm going to be doing something Thursday?
It's for Tuesday, and I did call your
It's for
assistant.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
because
is.
it's not listed in my book, and she says she doesn't know anything about
She
it.
got a memo on it. She knows all about it. I asked you first, and then we sent her a memo.
Oh,
and she got it.
that's a memo about that?
I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about the movie
you know
screening?
what? The private screening that was set up for me.
Right.
That doesn't look like a private screening about me. It looks like a general information thing.
Howard, it's too.
Do me a favor.
Everybody
Don't
from me.
write anything.
Wait a second.
Call my assistant and tell her when I have an appointment. Just call her up and tell her. No one knows. No one can even make out what this. She handed it to me. I said, "Let me read this." I go, "No. This must be a function for K-Rock for
Yes,
anybody."
right.
I said, "Gary
It's
told me
addressed
on
to Laura.
Thursday."
How could it be anything different?
Because we think it's a general release
it
for
says
everyone.
to Laura. Why would it say a general release?
It
if it's
says,
to Laura?
would you listen to me? It says to Laura because we get lists from everyone on every. Kathy sends tons of memos to Laura. You know that.
But I know what you're talking about. The memos that come out about stations.
Just
Howard,
call my. I'm telling you what I want done. Pick up the phone and call my assistant. You don't have to sit and waste time typing. Pick up the phone and tell her I have an
told
appointment.
to send it in writing.
Oh my God!
I'm just doing what I was
He
told.
sent something in writing, and it's a disaster. So anyway, anyone else would have already gotten rid of him because he's never had a real job. If he worked in a real office, which is what his career is, being an office temp. I'm not a jerk. You're a jerk.
I had to get in this somehow.
I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Why don't you go work for someone else if I'm such a jerk?
Because you're the jerk.
Calls their boss a jerk.
That's
on a
what I'm
real
saying.
job.
You guys
That
never
doesn't
Wait a
had
second.
a
Wait
real
a second,
job.
Robin. What boss humiliates him daily in front of?
Because
too
I'm
many
thinking-
people?
bosses, lots of
No,
bosses.
On a
Maybe in
regular
front of a few
basis.
people, but not in front of everybody. Not in
It's
front of
all
the whole world.
relative, my friend. The best part of your job is me humiliating you because you might learn something.
It's what made you a star.
He drives me nuts. He drives me crazy. He called me a jerk with a megaphone.
Yeah.
I would just love to see that on a regular job. I would just.
Well, this
love
is
it.
not a regular job.
I would love to have you get a
Howard,
job.
you have the world's-
Please, somebody hire Bob.
Howard Stern, you have the world's biggest megaphone, that microphone, and you're telling the whole world what a moron I am.
Please go to another place and work. Please. I only have a year here left, and you're out of here. You're gone from my life.
Good.
It's the end of it. Even if I take another radio job, I'm going to say, "Oh, Gary, they won't hire you." I talked to
You're
them.
going to pretend that there's no budget
Yeah,
for him.
right. It's going to be the greatest thing in the world. It's going to be my liberation. It's going to be a whole new show. And then you're going to go and you're going to be, I guess you'll work on other programs or you'll become a producer of MTV or something. And then you'll have a real job. And then you'll see what life is really all about.
Such an angry man.
Oh, I can't wait for you to
so
find out
angry.
what a real job is.
I can't believe you could take an answering machine message.
You know what
and
he
turn it
needs,
into this
Fred?
kind of anger.
Fred, like you, he needs to work in Springfield for a few years.
It's a humbling experience.
Yes. You are such a donkey.
Take a loyal
I
employee.
can't believe you don't go hee-haw.
Take the loyalist guy in the world and degrade him.
Hee-haw.
I should be very proud of you.
Because you don't
Take
listen.
a loyal guy
You
who
don't
loves you.
listen.
Would do
Love has
anything for
nothing
you,
to do with it. I have
and
loyalty
just
all over the
degrade
place.
Him on a certain,
I
degrade
don't
him on
want
a
you in my
daily
life
level.
anymore.
And just degrade him.
I want you to get a real job just so you can call me up and go,
I have
Howard,
no self-esteem.
I had no idea what it's like to work.
You've stripped me of any self-esteem I've ever had.
I can't wait till he calls me and goes, oh my God, they expect so much. I had to stay at the office till 9 o'clock last night.
Howard, I want to come back.
I've never stayed
Yeah.
late here.
Oh, yeah. He's real loyal, real dedicated to your work. Here's the Gary puppet.
Excuse me, Wolf.
Yeah.
After this fine performance this morning, can I have plastic surgery to look like anybody else on this show? Anybody, please.
You bring him. Come over here. I got a chisel. I'll give you plastic surgery.
Thank you.
You woodhead.
Please don't leave pussy.
You have to get a real job.
I'm mad at the puppet.
I can't wait for the day, in 12 months from now, when you will have your resumes and you are out looking for a real job. And people expect something from you. And you know what? You know what my prediction is for you?
No, tell
You're
me.
going to end up as
Please.
a car salesman.
A car salesman.
And you're gonna, you know what it's going to be like? No one will hire Gary, and it'll be bad for like 4 or 5 months, and he'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't get a job producing. I can't get a job producing." And then it'll go on 6 months, and finally, Mary's going to say, "You've got to get work."
We've got a Jackson to feed.
Yeah, we got a house, we got things to do, and he'll say, "You know, I do have fame from the show. A guy at a car dealership said he would hire me because of who I am."
Oh,
and then he's going to get there. Listen to this is my. And see if it doesn't come true. He's going to get there, and now he's going to hate selling cars, and he's going to dream of the days when he was on the radio with me. And oh man, I could have busted my balls
And
more.
he'll realize what a cushy deal this was.
That'll set in first.
Yeah.
And also what all the perks he had no idea. You mean I don't get invited to movie screenings anymore? You know, it's going to be very, very exciting.
PR parties.
You mean, where's my friend Ross, the record company guy? Why doesn't he want to see me anymore?
Oh, see, I thought when you worked at a car dealership, you got invited to screenings. So how stupid am I?
Now, wait, you wait and see. You haven't been on a non-glamour job. What they call a non-glamour job.
Wolf, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Gary Puppet.
My future as a puppet is brighter than Gary's.
Right. You don't have to eat. And you're not saddled with Baby Jackson. So listen to this. So then he gets a job at the car dealership, and it's like, hey, the car dealer's all excited. He even puts out flyers. Hey, Baba Booey of the Howard Stern Show is now
appearing.
Now appearing, Baba Booey. And it's going to be exciting. The guys, and like, it's going to be a little embarrassing because all the other car, salesmen are going to go, wow, what is like Gary? I can't believe Gary Dell'Abate's working here and stuff.
Buy a car.
Hello, welcome to Toyota of Larchmont.
Right. So anyway, and then he's going to be there, and now all of a sudden, he's got to sell cars. The reality of the job hits, and the guy's like, "Hey, Gary, it's great you're here, but you're not bringing in. You haven't brought in any additional business." And then Gary's going to go, "Well, how can I bring in additional business? People don't know I'm here." And the guy will be like, "Hey, shut up! Just sell some cars, man, because you're working on commission." And all of a sudden, it's going to be like, "Oh my God, I don't believe the nightmare. I had a great life. I mean, when I was under Howard's wing, Howard took care of everything. He babied me and pampered me. He always kept the show going. He got the ratings." Whether I performed or not, whether I finished my computer work or whatever, it didn't matter because Howard would come in with his briefcase, open it up, and he'd have material.
I thought this was a team.
No, there's no team. When it's all said and done, the team started when I was born. That's the team.
So this isn't a team effort.
Not from yours.
Oh,
not from
my
you.
goodness, you're sounding like those people who were in here on Friday with the Bella.
Yeah.
The team.
And you know what? Howard never.
Yeah, Gary thinks he's part of the team.
I'll tell you something, Robin. Howard never calls me at home to see how I am, and we never have lunch together.
He hasn't given you a ride.
But I'll have the last laugh. And then I'm going to call Gary in about 2 years from now and I go, "Hey, how's it going?" "Oh, not so good." "What's wrong?" "Oh, I was working at a car dealer for about 6 weeks." "Oh, yeah, it was bad." "Yeah, well, I was working for the guy, and like he was all excited.
And
he
wanted
had
me to sell
Stern
stuff.
He had Howard Stern, from the Howard Stern show, and he expected me to sell all these cars. Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't sold one this month. I really need a sale.
And you know what I'll be like? I'll be like, "Oh, Gary, that's terrible. Oh, this guy sounds like a real jerk.
Hey,
I feel so bad for you."
Hey, boss, would you
So
buy
then from the car sales, then he's gonna. Then what's gonna happen is because of his radio background, he's gonna say, "I got to get back into radio," and he's gonna become a radio sales guy.
Oh goodness.
And he's gonna fail miserably at that, and he's gonna hate it the rest of his life.
You left out the part where for the car dealership, I record the messages when you get left on hold because I do have radio experience.
Very good. And in 2 years, his answering machine message won't be anything about Baby Jackson because Mary and Jackson already left. It'll be like, "Ha, talk fast. They're shutting off my electricity any second." In 3 years, it'll be a wife beater.
Hi, this is Gary. I could have a noose around my neck or I could have a blade to my wrist.
Right. That's you'll be hearing all about it.
Bubba burned out.
Turn off that radio.
Even Jackson ain't returning my calls.
I really thought that, because I was from the Howard Stern Show, I would get other jobs. I don't understand.
I was set for life.
Why won't people just pay me to do nothing like they did at my other job? Just doesn't work that way.
How my life have changed.
Anyway, go ahead. Go make more answering messages. Get used to the word formerly, too. Formerly of the Howard Stern Show. He has time for this stuff.
Hi, Gary and Mary and Jackson are not available right now. But if you leave your name and a message, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're probably playing with Jackson right now, but we'll call you back as soon as
What do you do with Jackson? What kind of play do you do? He's like a loaf of bread. He lays there.
Yeah, he sleeps.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, at this stage of life.
He can't even turn himself.
What kind of play? What do you do? What do you do? You wave a...
You're being kind.
Yeah, what do you do? You wave a thing in front of his face?
You turn on his mobile.
We didn't do anything.
What do you do? What do you mean play with Jackson?
It's poetic lies. We didn't do anything.
Because I know with my kids, the kid was like a loaf of bread laid there.
You know what? Basically what they can do, you can see if you can get your little finger in their hand and they can squeeze it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing that great.
And they have no idea. I know, because my wife used to always say, "Come on in, come on, the baby's doing, honey, want reality? Want a reality check? The baby's not doing anything."
Baby's a bunch of reflexes at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're having fun. At least you have something up to your nipple, and you're supplying food, which is a miracle of life. I'm standing here.
Yeah. Look at the baby root.
Yeah, rooting.
You know what I did yesterday?
The baby eats so well.
I held him for 2 hours while he screamed and cried while my wife took a nap. That was what we did yesterday.
Oh, you did that? I never did that.
Oh, you never did that with the first one for that first 6 months?
Nope. I could not handle it. I can't handle the crying.
But you know what? If you don't do that, your wife's going to be put in a mental institution.
You want to know something?
They don't get any sleep.
It gets worse.
Of course it does.
You didn't use a baby nurse, huh?
No.
Man.
We had one. Well, we had her mom's a nurse.
Yeah.
Her mom's, and she stayed with us for a week.
Oh, the week's up? Oh,
yeah.
boy. Hoo-fa.
You're all by yourself.
No, we already had a week by ourselves.
Did you?
Yeah.
How's that going?
She's tired.
Yeah.
You know, kid's up a lot. It happens.
She's going to get worse and cranky and snap all the time. You'll see. They change real quick. You'll see.
Oh, my wife's been talking to me like I'm a child since we got married.
Yeah,
It's
wow.
like, did you turn the lights off upstairs? Did you throw out the garbage yet?
Really? A little general, huh? I can relate.
Yes, dear. She's going, yes, dear.
I don't know why guys get married.
Do you really say yes, dear?
No, I do. You know what? I say it sarcastically. Then she gets angry. I go,
It's better than you do.
What was that?
Yes, my love. No one knows better than you do.
Fred's a weird guy. He'll be in the middle of a sentence, and like he'll know the mic's not on, but he'll just keep saying it, and
He
then
goes
I'll
through
pull
the
up the
whole
mic,
thing.
and he'll go through the whole thing. He won't start over. He waits for me to say, "What did you say?" He doesn't hear through the headphones that nobody heard him.
Because I love.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and it's real funny. And so even Gary knows. I'll give Gary credit when he sits down and I don't have his mic on. He'll stop.
And he starts from the very beginning
Yeah,
when the mic is on.
He gets it, but Fred refuses to acknowledge any of the radio elementary things.
I'm quite sorry. Maybe I should go make an answering machine message.
Fred refusing to acknowledge that, that perhaps I'm running 97 microphones here, and I don't know every time he's going to open his mouth.
and you know, now that I think about it, even Fred was doing Rambo on his answering machine message a few months ago.
Was he? What was he doing?
I don't remember. Didn't you have like
hasn't rambled in years, Gary?
Oh, like a Rambo, like about a year ago.
Hasn't rambled in years.
Rambo.
Oh, Rambo.
Oh, Ramboed. Haven't Ramboed in years.
About a year ago. Yeah.
Did you do
Not
a Rambo
even close.
impression?
It was like
about 4 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
That long ago. That's how long ago you called me.
Well, Fred's a professional voice man. He has to show his talents.
There you go.
That's advertising.
Yeah.
For Fred.
There you go. I would hope that it would get more business.
I bet you Billy's got some goofy voices on his.
No.
He's probably straight.
No, the only goofy.
refuse to do that.
There's only one goofy thing going on at Billy's house.
Yeah.
They've named the estate.
Oh, you named your house?
No.
When they answer, or is that your business? What do they answer? What does your wife say when you call? Westlake?
Oh, West Woodlands.
West Woodlands. Is that
What is that?
Well, because the name of the area is Woodlands up there.
Oh.
Where we live.
Oh, I thought it was.
Well, why would she answer the phone that way? By the area that you live in?
It's like the Ponderosa.
Hey, sorry, Billy. I had to divert attention.
Billy trying to somehow defend. It sounded plausible. Like I don't answer, Long Island.
Black Forest, Germany.
Yeah, right. Like it's not the Larry King show. Nobody cares where you live.
Clear Lake, Iowa. You're on the air.
Yeah, right. Broward County. Go
Why
ahead.
does your wife answer with the area that you live in?
Because that's the business line. It's like,
And you named your business after
West
the area?
Woodlands?
yeah, it's just a stupid corporate name. I couldn't.
Oh,
think of it.
okay.
And she answers it with a business corporation.
Yeah.
So like
it's
if I
more
call
involved.
if I call you on one line, it's like, "Hi, this is V."
Right.
And if I call right back on the other line, it becomes Westmoreland, whatever it is.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was like that. You guys had named it like that was your estate name. Like you were calling it West Woodlands, like that was like.
What are you trying to do? Make a jerk out of me?
No, I really didn't.
He wants company on the
You
phone.
want company?
Let's face it.
Misery loves it.
Face it. Billy don't go home to no bed of roses either. Everybody's got his problems.
We all got a crust.
Yeah, I think it's time to go to scores again.
Fucking money on cocaine.
Hi,
I'm Don King, and I'm here to see my dear friend Howard Stern. It's been a long time, much too long, so we're back together again. We got a great event here on Saturday night at Madison Square Garden. Tito Trinidad takes on Roy Jones Jr. It's going to be fabulous, and you heard it right here live and in living color on Howard Stern TV.
All right, listen, Don King is stopping by. He's promoting the Tito Trinidad-Roy Jones Jr. fight this Saturday night at 9 o'clock on pay-per-view. Haven't seen him in a while.
Roy Jones, he's fun to watch. That guy's a
You know what I remember
masterful
about,
boxer.
I remember about Don King that in the last election, he was really campaigning hard for George Bush. I just wonder if that pays off for him in any way. Like, does Bush ever have him to the White House? Or
Oh, he can't have him to the White House, can he?
I just wonder how that... There he is. There's
He's
Don
going to be
King.
in Lincoln's bedroom?
Beautiful jacket.
Good Lord, what the heck
Beautiful.
happened over there? There's an explosion of diamonds.
He's got a beautiful jacket. That is very nice, Mr. King.
Are those non-conflict?
Are those conflict diamonds that you're wearing?
Oh, yes.
Oh, they are.
Oh, he goes for the conflict diamond.
They're the best kind.
Don King, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you up here.
It's great to be back with you again, Howard, and I'm just so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank
You're
you.
the man.
Thank
You're the
you.
man.
Thank you. Thank you, and so are you. Now, we'll get to the fight, and I told everyone you're promoting it, but I remember in the last election, you really campaigned hard for George W. Bush. That
Yes,
was
I
your
did.
guy.
Yes.
Do you still feel the same way about him? You still like him as the president?
Yes, I think he's revolutionary. I think that, Howard, you have to understand that even the enemies of George Walker Bush, they feel comfortable and safe, so they can bash him again the next day because he's there today.
Right.
And
You feel safer.
Oh, yes.
You bought that whole thing.
Yes, I do. Yes, I did. I bought it. Let me tell you.
He also bought that jacket.
Yeah, well, see, he doesn't make great decisions all the time.
Right.
I like the jacket. Ron.
But after, you were very vocal in your support of George W. Bush. You even went around the country and campaigned for him. And some people said your support for him in Florida and a couple other places where you campaigned hard, Ohio, that helped turn some of the black vote around for him maybe a little bit and really helped. Does he reward you in any way with the trip to the White House? Have you ever met the man? Do you ever get to hang with him at all? Or is your reputation too crazy?
Well, no, I do. I see the man, but he's about America, Howard. It ain't about George Walker Bush. He's the leader of this great nation, but it's about you and me. The same thing that happened to you, when you were on radio and they kept trying to contain and restrain you.
Right.
Now you have the freedom to be able to express yourself and to be able to do it with the rights and liberties of this great nation called America.
So it doesn't help you in any way to support the president in terms of maybe a little perk like a trip to the White House and you get to hang out at a function or anything like that. And that never materialized. There was no thank you note.
I've been to the White House several times.
Oh, you have?
Yes,
Were
I've been
you
there several
invited
times.
or?
Oh, yes. It was always.
Did they throw you out, or did
you know you can't storm the Bastille.
Right.
You got to be able to be invited, but it's about the American people, black and white alike, people working together. Now the thing is turning because of the different types of wars and things that they say about Iraq, which I was down in Iraq over the Thanksgiving
Now, let me ask you
holiday.
about that. You went to Iraq over Thanksgiving. What does Don King do in Iraq? In other words, I know a stand-up comedian would entertain the troops with comedy, or a pretty girl would go out on stage and maybe sing a song.
What does Don King do?
When you get to Iraq, were you there as an entertainer?
I was there to lift the morale, to be able to discuss with them and let them know that the American people at home loves them, that they support them, and all of them were very exciting. And I'm going to tell you something else. They all want to stay the course. You know what I mean? While we sit back and debate one way or the other back here in the comfort and the safety of our studios and the homes of America, they're on the front line, putting themselves in harm's way to defend just those provocative things that we're saying and doing in their regard. The only thing they really have a problem with is being used as a political football, when you start talking about not giving them what they need to be able to do the job that they
In
are
your
set out to do.
conversation with the troops you're claiming, the troops themselves are saying, listen, never mind the debate at home. We want to be here. We want to clean up the situation in Iraq. They weren't sitting there going, this is a losing proposition. We want to go home.
No, they wasn't. They wasn't. They're the most remarkable men and women that I've ever met. It is the fabric of this nation. They're indicative to what the embodiment of what America's all about. And, I have to pay tribute to the parents and the families of the young men and women that are there, that are defending our Constitution, our liberties, and our freedom.
And how do you get to go to Iraq? In other words, do you have to apply to the State Department or someone say, listen, I'm Don King. I would like to go meet the troops and lift their morale while, and then they get back to you? Is that how it works?
Well, it's the USO, and I'm so glad you asked that, Howard, because the USO should be supported. They are the ones, they're the facilitators, you know what I mean, for families, friends, for whatever happens, sad or good, you know, for the troops and their family. They facilitate, you know, every way they can to help these men and women that are fighting for our freedom.
Right.
And so the USO, you know, through them, I went down.
You called them.
Yes.
You called the USO. Are you a contributor to the USO? Are you a charitable man that way?
Yeah, now listen, I am steadfast, dedicated, committed American to for this nation with its iniquities and injustice, but I also extol its virtues, you know, and good things for this great nation. So it's a.
How old are you now? Are you 76?
76.
You look good.
You look very well.
Did you fight in Korea? Was that your war?
No, it was no, I didn't fight in Korea.
He fought in Cleveland.
Yes.
Right. Did you serve in the military yourself?
No, I never had the opportunity or the privilege.
How did you get out of the draft? How did you manage to avoid the draft?
I think it was jail.
Yes, I was in jail.
Oh, well, that's a smart move.
It's better than breaking your arm or saying you're gay.
Those were the manslaughter charges.
Yes.
Yeah. So at least you got out of going to the Army.
Well, I didn't want to get out of going to the Army. I would like to have been like, you know, MacArthur or Patton or somebody. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they were
I tell you, who was really a great guy.
Might have been a great general.
You know, the great guy is David Petraeus. He was my man of the year.
General Petraeus.
General David Petraeus. I was down there with him.
You have a man of the year?
Yes, he's a man of the year. I always select a man of the year, Robert. And a lady, too. You almost made it because you were right there at the top, you know what I mean?
So let me ask you about Iraq. So when the USO approves that you go to Iraq, I know they send over a group of entertainers together. So who was on your tour? In other words, it's you and who else?
Well, with me, I had a producer named Kimmy Zabian, and the troops named her Combat Kimmy, and I had Richard Rubenstein. Richard Rubenstein, right here. You're right from, he's Howard Rubenstein's son. You know, he's a PR man.
But this is not an impressive group. I mean, where's
the
Robin
must
Williams?
Feel terrible.
The troops must say, this is who's visiting us? I mean, aside from you, I mean, who Richard Rubenstein's visiting us?
Yes, but you know, Richard was with me, but he's a nice guy. I mean,
the troops don't know him.
The fervor, the fabric of the nation, that thing that was in his heart that he wanted to be there just to see the troops, and he put himself in harm's way to do that.
All right, so you put yourself.
It was a great meeting.
I heard that you put yourself in harm's way. Literally, you were up in a helicopter and you were attacked by.
We don't know what it was. All we know is
I thought it was Mike Tyson's lawyer firing something.
The machine guns began to go off. We don't know what was going on.
Right.
But you know, that's they want to keep us calm. But they did give us a debriefing that let us know exactly where we are and what was going on. So it didn't have no kind of way for an excuse in case you want to turn back. They gave you a great opportunity to.
And you say no, even though they're firing at my helicopter, I want to go see the troops. You didn't care about your own life. You didn't care about. You weren't scared.
No, it was.
Do you wear
body
protective
armor?
Yes, they make you. They make you wear body armor and give you the hats and the black jackets and all the different things that they do. I mean, it's just a wonderful experience, and to witness that, you know, is indescribable. But
where do you go? In other words, are you on stage talking to people, or are you just?
I'm right there. I went to the hospitals. I went to Ramstein. I went to the other hospital. There's two of them there, Landstuhl, and so then I went from there. I went to Kuwait, then to Iraq, and then you get in Iraq. I went to 3 or 4 bases there.
Wow.
You know, the Anaconda and all those different bases that we have that are down there. I was in Warhorse, which what a big gathering of the troops was.
Right.
And you talk to them about things at home. You talk to them about, you know, how we love them and how we support them and what they're doing. What a great job they're doing.
Oh, you see, I always thought it was a show where you sit there and you sing a song or something. But you're saying you just walk through the hospitals, you talk to the people, and you just kind of hang out. And it's like, hey, a hangout day with Don King.
That's what it is. And, you know, and a lot of them are coming to the fight on Saturday night. You know, I invited them, some of the troops, I invited them to the fight. You know, some of them that were in the hospital that would be out at this time, and they have accepted, and they're going to come. We'll have them and introduce them.
How is the fight game? Be honest with me right now. There's no big superstars, right? I mean, you need a Mike Tyson. You need one of these guys who are a big draw to bring the excitement and all that, right? I know you got a big title fight coming up, Tito Trinidad and Roy Jones Jr.
Is that a title fight?
It's a people's title.
Because I was going to say, neither one of these guys have titles, do they?
Yeah, but these guys are icons, the legendary guys that have been there, and they never met each other, and so I've never seen such dedication and commitment to their training program. Tito's been training 6 months for Roy Jones because this is the best name in the world.
How's the business now? You can't make the dough you were making for a while, right? I mean,
no, it's you have what you call a drought season because you just said it. You need stars. You need people who can relate. Now you got 2 stars, and these 2 guys really. A lot of people say, they can't do this. I wouldn't pay this for to see these guys. They are ridiculous. That's you know what I mean. The woman won the title at 45.
Right.
All right. So you get people that will go out there and deal with people in life begins at 40, and these young men are not made 40 yet. You know what I mean? So it's a thing here.
What was the best days? When were the best days to be in the fight game? Muhammad Ali days? Was that it?
Muhammad Ali days was great.
70s, yeah.
And Ali and Norton and Foreman, all of those were great guys, and it was a lot of money for that time area too. But when the Tyson area come, new technology, advanced technology, and then bigger money, you know what I mean, it come as time advances.
Now
but
you and Mike Tyson,
you
settled the lawsuit, right? He was suing you.
Yeah, we were suing each other. Going through the semantics of people blowing smoke in their brain, you whispering in their ears.
So you finally paid him off.
Yes.
And it's behind you.
Yes.
You feel good about that?
I feel good about just being an American.
Right. No, but I'm saying you got to give him 14 mil, right?
Yes.
Right. No, but he was suing you for like 40 mil.
No, a lot more than that.
He was.
Oh yeah, you know how the lawyers blew up the feeling, blew up the numbers.
100 million.
Yes, all that because I was 110 million on him. You know what I mean?
So why do you think someone said he settled? He felt he could have won the 100 million, but he didn't have enough money to pay for his lawyers. That's sad. I mean, the guy was.
But that's not true.
No,
that's not true. Because his lawyers was working on contingencies and everything else.
Right.
They got. Listen, the first thing that King Henry said, we would kill all the lawyers. You know what I mean?
Settle things ourselves.
Of course, it was an act of anarchy, but nevertheless.
Right.
If he really had a shot at 100 mil, I'm sure some lawyer would have stepped up and said, "I'll take it."
But listen, they'd have paid him.
Are you sad for him, Tyson? Are you sad that he's down on his luck like this? That he's, he didn't have money?
Well, I love Tyson. You know what I mean? I can't say anything else other than that. And naturally, anything that would be untoward or wouldn't be good for him, I would be, sensitive and have a feeling of, of sadness, to do that. I think that he's a great guy.
If he walked in here today, would he hug you or would he punch you?
Absolutely. He wouldn't punch me. We would hug each other, because he now
gave him $14 million.
He sees the error of his ways. You know what I mean?
I know the other day, I think I would punch him.
You do, Mike?
Yeah, I think I'd walk in and punch the shit out of this guy.
Yeah. So,
but, Don, a lot of fighters have sued you.
Well, you know what else can they do? They always come up and do that. But how many have I made rich? You look at the list. It's over $1 billion in money to making fighters. Over 100 fighters, millionaires. You know what I mean?
Well, you had to pay Terry. You had to pay Terry Norris like $7.5 million. Does that when you have to write those checks, $14 million, $7.5 million? I mean, what are you like out of your friggin' mind? I mean, the public Don King is always upbeat, but the private Don King must be like
you got to get beaten down sometimes.
You got to be bummed.
Well, you got to write it on before you can write it off.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It don't come. So, I used to sit on the stoop, you know what I mean? That's my car. That's my car. And the other guy says, I was mad. Boom, you punch him because you say, I said it first. You know what I mean? So, now I own the cars.
In other words, if you can write a $14 million check, that means you got...
Tell me, Howard. Only in America.
Right.
Only in America.
Are you a billionaire?
No, I can't. If you can count your money, you ain't got none.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mine is countable.
It is countable.
You know what I mean? I'm chasing you now.
Right. You can sit there. There was a time, though, that you couldn't count your money, right? I mean, it was a little difficult.
Well, I can't remember that. That's a fuzzy imagination of fantasy that would be, could be, should be. You know what I mean? But I find myself in reality just being happy to be an American in this great land.
Great. I mean, listen, you came from nothing.
Absolutely. Sub nothing.
Sub nothing, jail
Robin
time.
understands.
Sub nothing. And so to even be sitting here on the Howard Stern show with the jewelry.
Oh, my God.
Sparkly jacket.
What a blessing. What a blessing. You know what? I think about the prophet Isaiah. He says, those who have hope in the Lord renew their strength. They can soar like wings on an eagle.
You know who said that? Tom Cruise, didn't
he? They can run and not be weary.
That's right.
They can walk and not be faint.
I wish the head coach, Isaiah, was that smart.
What fight was your best payday ever? Like, what was the biggest grossing fight you ever put on? I mean, where you said, man, I really hit it on this one.
Now I can't count my money.
Yeah. What was the big one?
I can't.
Zaire.
I can't. That was really the biggest one.
Was that
Not
the
in
one?
capital, but becoming visible.
Yes.
You know,
You
we were
became the man.
visible. We were invisible. You know what I mean? And so now you got a chance to have visibility. That means accountability, responsibility. So when they gave me accountability and responsibility, you know, I'm still standing.
Let
And
me
it's
ask
remarkable.
you something, Don. These ultimate fighting guys, they seem to have taken over, you know, all these different kinds of boxing where you don't have
gloves,
just gloves and
What do you think about
mixed
it?
martial arts.
Is it gay?
Let me
Is it
say
gay?
They're humping each other. Every
Yeah.
time I turn it on, they're on top of each other humping.
Is it gay?
And now, you know, I think it's just a return to barbarism. This is what they try to stick from. I like it. I think it's back to where when the Marquis of Queensberry came in and sophisticated it with rules, regulations, and that sort. They're trying to do that now. Again.
You're saying boxing is a science, it's a beauty, it's a skill, it's an art. You're saying this is more barbaric, what they're doing.
It is.
With
It is absolutely that. But they, you know, and it's been doing great. And you know, I take off my hat to Dana White and to the Fertitta brothers. You know what I mean? I think it was just a great thing to do. And they bring people together in a competitive sport. You know, even as crude as it may be, and that's what makes people like it because of this crudity. You know what I mean? To be able to see this kind of stuff where you knock a guy down.
Will you get involved in this? Will you ever represent a few of these fighters who are, you know, ultimate fighters, or are you staying out of that game? Boxing's your thing, and that's what you specialize in.
No, I specialize in Americana, and so you know, it would not be no problem for me to get involved if I want to get involved. And I think it's something that you know we'll see. You know what I mean? But the idea of it is exciting to people. Anything that pleases the people pleases me because I'm a promoter of the people, for the
Are you
people, and by
tired?
the people, and my magic lies in my people tired.
Are you tired and weary of the struggle? In other words, here you are, 76 years old. You made enough dough. You could probably retire, go down to Florida, sit there with the Jews. What?
Shalom, Mazel Tov.
Right. Do you want to just pack it in and say, you know what with these boxers and they're suing me and this and that? That's
Just
I'm
fuck the
done.
boxers.
I'm done. Do you ever say it?
Well, you know, I think about it like this here. You know, that God gave me, He blessed me where I can reach out and touch someone. Someone reached out and touched me. So you got to be able to work with people.
Who reached
that
out
help.
and touched you?
You know what I mean? They've helped me. You know, I can't do it by myself. It's
Right.
God that does it. You know,
Right.
it's like He did for you.
Speaking out about reaching and touching out, you getting any,
it's great. You know what I mean? That's
I'd
why.
like to reach out and touch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true Tyson beat up one of your bodyguards?
I think he did punch a guy. It wasn't a bodyguard, though. It was just one of our friends, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but
What's
those
that
things, he
feel
was
like?
reckless. Oh, my God. It's
That's devastating.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It really hurts, you know what I mean?
Did he have the greatest punch of all time, or did
He was a terrific fighter.
Who was the greatest?
He
Was
was
it-
dedicated. You know, well, the greatest.
Ali in his prime versus Tyson in his prime? Who wins?
Well, you know what? That's
Who's
going to be.
Don representing?
No, not.
No, let's say represents both.
You know,
Whoever wins.
I coined the phrase for Muhammad Ali: is every head must bow, every knee must bend, every tongue must confess, Thou art the greatest of all times, Muhammad Ali.
I see.
You know,
You
and
know
so
what I
I'm saying that it's really remarkable. And there's another guy that's really a great guy. I know he gonna say something. Jim Dolan. Jim Dolan, I think, is one of the most fabulous guys out there. Many people underestimate
owner of the
him.
Knicks?
Yeah, the owner. You know, he's owner of the Knicks is one of the
Right.
acquisitions that he has. But the guy is the guy when 9/11 came. You know what I mean? That horrific terrorist attack on our freedoms and liberties. Tito Trinidad was a ground zero hero because he would go down to Nino's and feed the rescue workers and the police and the fire department and the troops.
Yes.
And then Jim Dolan hosted the first major event of bringing New Yorkers back together after that devastating attack where they were trying to intimidation and fear to make us all go away and hide.
So we
they
should all
continue to
remember
do
that, you're saying.
You should remember that. And then the next thing...
Who don't you like?
The Lustgarten Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer, spearheading that. And on this one show,
You like
we're
everyone.
going... Let me tell you about Susan G. Komen.
Who's that?
Susan G. Komen for the cure. That's for the breast cancer. You know, fighting
I'm
for
for that.
save, prevent. That's right, for
I
women.
don't want anything to happen
Yeah,
to
well,
breast.
well, we
Every
there.
breast,
We
yeah.
got them all there working with us on this promotion.
How you
this
doing?
is
How
what
you-
Jim Dolan does that people don't know about, and they condemn him because the Knicks don't play. When the Knicks don't play, the players ain't playing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I
Yes.
mean? Naturally, they always go find the owner, the coach, and say everybody's wrong. If the players are not spooked up and initiated where they can get excited and make score after score, like LeBron James did 51 points last night, you got to be able to throw the ball through the hoop. You know what I mean? So Jim Dolan is a great American. He's an ideal guy.
He's just not good for basketball.
Well, you know what? Different strokes for different folks, but you got to understand something. He's good for civil rights. This is something you should really marvel in, and all of us who are fighting, as Howard so inimitable says, here's a guy that practices Americana, not preaches it. He walks the walk, and he talks the talk. You know, he has the executives, African-American president of the Garden, African-American, the head of the basketball team, African-American, even this lady Anuka who won a suit, African-American. How many corporations do that?
Not
Just
many.
count them on your hands. How many do that?
2.
You know what I mean? That's right. That's right. You and Jim Dolan.
That's right.
And so you got to understand. People don't understand. You got to look at what it is that's going to be upward mobility, elevation, be able to help the people of America.
You
by
got a point there. You got
demonstrating
a point there.
I mean, the guys they don't look at those things.
I'm
You know what I
looking
mean?
at that.
All right. So I look at it. You know, this way they can educate kids. But the most
What are you
important
getting,
thing,
floor seats? I mean, I never saw
what
anybody
the
speak so
heck is going
eloquently.
on
you know, let me tell you how the greatest thing.
How
that
are
I
you doing
see-
with women these days? You still married?
Yes.
Oh, you are. But
Yes.
you cheat, right?
Oh, naturally.
Naturally.
Naturally, you know what I mean?
Is that
When you
Americana
cheat,
too?
you know what? If you look out of your eyeballs with a woman, you know, with lust or with desire, you're cheating.
Right.
My eyes are busy all the time.
Thank you for saying that, being honest.
Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? How can I look at this beautiful Queen of the Nile, you know what I mean, and not feel
Thank you.
SKD
Oh, you mean
something kind
Robin?
of different.
Oh,
Yeah.
You meant me.
And you're a man for all reasons and
Yeah.
all seasons.
So
and
the
I think it's just so great.
The big fight is going to be Felix Tito Trinidad.
Now,
Roy
is this
Jones
at Madison
Jr.
Square Garden? I didn't
Yes.
realize
This
that.
On
is Saturday
night.
9 o'clock, Madison Square Garden, live on pay-per-view.
Yes.
Call your local cable provider to order. Go out there. Go see the fight. Don King is here. And he knows. He went to Iraq. He's seen the owner of the Knicks. He understands the racial fight.
He's opened our eyes to a lot of things.
I mean, I'm telling you, you got to understand that what life
He
is
visits
in
the
America. It
troops.
means a lot.
Who's the hottest? I'm going to ask you something crazy. This has nothing to do with your field, but who's the hottest chick in Hollywood right now? What girl do you look at? As long as we're talking women.
Who do you race out to the movies to go see?
Who is the hottest girl out there, superstar right now?
Layla Ali.
You know, all the women are hot. I love
Pick
the
one.
women. But you got to understand
Who's your
somehow,
favorite?
From their Lawrence Spring Nation time, everybody should treasure and cherish women.
You
women
still get
in
it up?
America,
You still
white,
get it
black,
up?
brown, yellow. It is the greatest thing in the world. My mother was a woman. You must understand that women
heard
to me
that.
Kidding. Your
is
mother was a
really
woman?
great. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited
still
about
get it
women.
up?
Do
you use Viagra?
No, what you got to do now, I need Jesus to roll away the stone and say, the resurrection, you know what I mean?
Is that true?
Lazarus, come forth.
Is that true?
Lazarus, come forth. And he rise from the pallet of death into the bright light of life and hope.
Talk to me. I'm getting old.
Yes.
I'm becoming a senior citizen.
Yes.
I want at 76 though. Can it still go up and perform for a woman?
Not good.
Really? What happens? When does it start to fade?
Well, you know, Howard, you must understand, you got to be able to deal with what is real.
Right.
The concept of living. You know what I mean? So that's why they're bringing technology to help this,
Be
help
honest
that.
with me. I really want to know this from a guy who's an older gentleman, someone who I can talk to.
When did it end?
When does it start to fade? In other words, where you can't perform on your own or you need an enhancement of some kind?
I don't know when it begins, but I can certainly tell you when it ends. You know what I mean? It's over. You know what I mean? Now you want love for the people. You want to be able to do things with wisdom and intellect
But you don't lay
that
down
you
in
would
bed
be
and-
with passion before, and your mind get clogged up and you can't begin to see.
But you don't see a beautiful woman somewhere and say, hey, I would like to make love to her. You don't. I mean, does that
my
end?
God, you got to think about little Johnny Taylor. It's cheaper to keep her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
But do you wake up in the morning with wood?
yes. Oh, what is wood?
A hard on.
Oh, man, what are you talking about? That was something that escaped, you know what I mean? I'm looking for it now. I'm chasing.
Wow.
Where
That's
is
sad.
that?
Does it happen
It is.
anytime ever?
You don't masturbate anymore?
Oh, my God, Howard, you know, thanks for the memories. Oh, how it used to be.
Wow. Do you have trouble peeing?
Oh, no.
That's okay.
Yeah, this comes all the time. Every time I look around, here you go. Here we go.
You got to go a lot.
Did you go to a doctor and say, look, my virility, I want to be able to make love to women? Do you ever say
I've seen a good commercial that say, Cielo, when the moment is right. And if you have an erection for over 4 hours, call your doctor. If I had an erection for over 4 hours, I wouldn't call no doctor.
You call a woman.
That is.
Felix Tito, Trinidad, Roy Jones Jr. fighting this Saturday night at 9 o'clock at Madison Square Garden live on pay-per-view.
They are two of the greats.
This is a pride and glory. This is a fight, not just a fight. This is a fight for pride, for glory, for Tito representing the island of Puerto Rico. Viva Puerto Rico!
And how are your kids?
And then for Roy Jones.
How's your son?
Oh, he's great.
I know him. He comes by.
Yeah.
Is that woman? Is his wife still after him for child support? Is that still going on?
Oh, you know, that's what other son. I got one. Yeah, he's a deadbeat dad.
Deadbeat dad.
That's what they call
I was going to ask you about
that.
Yeah,
he's a deadbeat dad. I can't help him. You don't look for me to try to make peace and try to make it better than what it is and how it is. He's a deadbeat dad.
Does that upset you?
Certainly, because you know what? If you make them, take them.
You pay for them.
You pay for them.
You pay for your son.
You know what I mean? Yes. You know,
so when you
but the only thing I don't like,
what do you say to him? You're a very strong personality. You can't sit this boy down and say, "Listen,
I'm working." Yeah. But the idea of it is, the reason what turns me off is the lady act like I was the one that was cohabitating with her.
Right.
She keeps challenging me because she think I may have something because of this glitter and this gaudy doodads and baubles. Right. You know what I mean? I wasn't there enjoying that.
If you banged her,
I wasn't there. So don't keep attacking me. Attack the one where it is.
Your son is an adult. Yes. You have nothing to do with that.
But it's amazing. You know what I mean? How they want to transfer. You know what I mean? To me.
Do you still hang with your son?
That dead can't be resurrected from the dead. Thinking about how it used to be. Thanks for the memories, and I'm being accused about this.
That's not right.
It's not right.
You got your own problems.
I do, and they're major.
No, but let me ask you. I just interesting the dynamic. This is a son who you're estranged from. You don't talk to him?
No. He's right. He's around. Yeah. He's coming around. So we're gonna have to, help him out.
So you sit him down. You say, "Listen, son, you're gonna have to pay up. You got to go figure this thing out for yourself."
Do you get to see your grandkids?
Yes.
Oh, so you're seeing them?
No, not seeing my grandkids, but listen, this is an affair that I know nothing about, and I would have got more involved had the people not tried to attack, to denigrate, disparage me on something I had nothing to do with. And, so, hey, I say, if you want to play it that way, you do what you have to do.
That's right.
I just leave it alone.
Do you recommend to young men out there, don't have children because it's a big pain? Like, look at you. You had kids. You had the right idea.
Then look at
now you're involved. You didn't even bang this chick. You know what
That's what I'm saying. But she coming to me, and try to embarrass me everywhere she goes, sit at the TV shows, sit in the audience. Hey, so do what you have to do. If that's the route you want to take. But where I come from, you get more with honey than you do with vinegar.
Right. Yeah, this isn't your fault.
But it's a thing here. It's morality is involved. You got to be able to take the bitter with the sweet.
That's right.
Take it like you found it. Leave it like it is. That's why at the Garden, Jim Dolan and I are going to present a fight of pride and glory, where it takes away all those different extra marital situations and all of those extraneous things out.
We want to fight.
You want to get it. Want you to call for your local provider for pay-per-view if you can't see it live and living color on the scene at the Garden. Check it out on the screen on pay-per-view.
Do you have a photographic memory?
Great show.
Do you have a photographic memory? It's been said that you have a photographic memory for numbers. Is that true?
Be the judge. All I can do is just tell you what God gives me the gift to talk to one of the greatest commentators in the history of mankind, Howard Stern. You know what I mean? And that's photographic, indelibly interred into the mind and the soil of this great nation.
Are you back to being friends with Lennox Lewis? Is he your friend
again? I love Lennox Lewis. You know what I mean? I don't really find out.
$385 million?
Lawyers like to play the game.
Get these numbers.
It is. You know what? And it's so amazing. It's so flattering. I just get.
You consider every suit flattery?
Yes. You know what I mean? Because to think that they would even think that I would be able to pay that if that was the win there. They want to get their name in the papers. That's what they do with Howard.
How many lawsuits have you been involved? I mean, it's a tremendous amount.
I know quite a bit about the courtroom.
Right. You've been there. I remember the time you got sued and the jury found you innocent. And you
they
took
all
them
got
all.
A trip, yeah.
Where'd you take them to? The Bahamas?
Well, that's two, Howard. Let's take it one. I got cleared one time. I took them to London. Let them see the sights, you know what I mean? Let Lord Acton, power tends to corrupt. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So they seen in London, they went out there to what is it called, Trafalgar Square?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so then the next jury that cleared me, I took them to the Bahamas and let them go deep sea fishing. You know what I mean? Go all around and see
I want to be
what
on
a
a
glorious,
Don King jury.
a glorious nation is it.
Gotti didn't even do that.
I would love to be on one of your juries if you could arrange that.
And
I'd love a trip.
especially when you are innocent and they can see through the fabric of the duplicity. You
What
know
was
what I
that
mean?
lawsuit? Which one was that?
They was talking about I was trying to beat an insurance company out of some money.
Lloyd's of London.
Yeah, and I lost more money, and then the Lloyd's of London with the fee.
Right.
It wasn't even enough to pay off the fee.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then they gonna play that game. But you know, at that time they were having a pursuit of trying any way they could because they can't take black success. They can't take white success. You know what I mean? But they damn sure can't take black success.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Who is it that can't take the black success?
Me, I can't take it anymore.
You know what I mean? So they started attacking, vilifying, castigating.
Who is it that can't take black
Well, you know,
success?
the system where it's been, we are tradition and custom. They don't look for innovation, imagination, and change. And that's what they're all hollering for, change. But, you know, it's very difficult, easier said than done. What we've been doing for tradition and custom for years and years, it's hard to bring something new. This is what it makes me feel good. I have such a wonderful feeling when I come on Howard Stern
Have
show.
you endorsed a candidate yet for this?
Not yet. You know, because I'm a Republican. You know what I mean? I want to know who's going to be the best leader for this country, black and white alike.
Which way are you leaning?
You don't like the black man, Barack Obama? You got a black guy
you
there.
can't. Listen, that's like flipping the coin.
Yeah,
You know
how
what I mean?
dare you?
The white man has been persecuting us for 400 years. Now I turn around and then we persecute him for 400. That's no. You got to find the right road, the right thing to do. Now, if he's the best candidate, then that's the one you want to go with.
How about Giuliani? He was a good mayor.
Everybody was good. You know what I mean? Everybody
Lost
got
in the
good.
sauce, right?
You know what I mean? But you deal with what is real. You know what I mean? When I see who's going to be there, and
You
I
don't
feel
like that Huckabee, do you?
Yeah, well, you know, he has religion. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's three words by the Greeks. They say eros, philia, agape. Eros is love, to see somebody, a beautiful woman, you know what I mean? You have a love affair. Philia is a brotherly love. You sit down and you have family, you talk about your brother. Agape is the love of the human personality. I love you because you're a human being, a God's child, but I don't like your ways. I can disagree with what you're doing. So you have to live agape, you know what I mean, and try to make changes in attitudes and emotions to make things now. You can legislate
Is this what
behavior.
you're like at home? Do you talk a lot?
Oh,
and,
my God. What else can you do but express the greatness of this nation? Don't forget it. Howard has raised his hand. Jim Dolan, get ready. We're getting ready to have a great time at the Garden.
Felix, hey, this Saturday night, what better than this? Felix Tito Trinidad, Roy Jones Jr., big fight, mixing it up old school.
Yes, now you're
Saturday
talking.
night.
Bring it back old school. He says the right thing.
9 o'clock at Madison Square Garden, live on pay-per-view. Call your local cable provider to order. Don King, great seeing you. Hope to see you again.
Oh, man, we must because listen, this is divine loveliness sitting at my left.
1 second.
And his intellect to its best, right over my right.
Leon Spink's on the phone for you real quick. Wants to say hi.
Oh, yes. Hi, Leon.
Leon, hi.
Yeah, I know Don King. I don't like him.
Oh, come on. What's up?
I'm about to meet my wife before I go.
What?
What is that?
Well, I really get to. I ain't really come to
Leon, you know Don
I
King.
love you, Leon. I love you. I know.
Leon, Don loves you. And what do you say to that?
I'm doing pretty good outside of him.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what Leon is
Yeah, you know
saying?
he said hear what Leon said. His son is going to fight March 27th. Corey Spinks.
Is that right? Corey Spinks?
Corey Spinks will fight the new generation in St. Louis March 27th on the Don King Network TV.
Leon, how do you feel about that?
Great fight for his son.
Leon, I say, how do you...
Leon, you're still there?
I'm going to meet my wife before I go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Good.
so that's going to be great. He's happy about that.
Says he loves you.
Yeah. Corey Spinks will fight, Verno Phillips, March 27th in St. Louis.
You say you love Corey and you love Don?
Meet me in St. Louis.
I had to take myself, so I had to get by.
Meet me in St. Louis. Oh, Leon.
Bill, go ahead. Say hello. You're on the air. Yes, Bill, you're on with Don King. Real quick, come on. The man's got to go make money.
Sorry about that, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just saying, I've been in Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm a veteran now. He's crazy to say that Bush is all about the country. The only reason he went on that peace talk here lately is he went over there to tell the Saudis he wanted more freaking oil. So let's check old Don's head for some bedazzle, okay?
All right. Well, he disagrees with
That's a veteran talking,
Danny
and
in
he's
Cleveland.
entitled to his opinion,
He
right,
sure
Don?
is. Danny
Yes,
in Cleveland.
indeed. I love the veterans. No matter what they say, that's something their opinion. The veterans have an opinion. You know what I mean? That's what they tried to do back in 1931 or 1932 when they had the Veterans March on Washington.
Right.
You know what I mean? After the guys go give themselves for the country, they go out and fight, then they come back home and all of a sudden you forget all about the patriotic sons and don't take it as the veterans.
Danny,
the
go ahead.
veterans are up. They're so precious. Everybody should love everybody they serve.
The people want to talk to you. Go ahead.
Hey, Don, Howard, how are you guys? Hey, you know what, Don, I just want to say thanks for going over to see our troops, making them feel good. You know what, I'm really getting tired of all these politicians just going over and saying, you know, they belong over here, they belong over there. You know what, we don't have a choice when we're over there. We don't get to like it. We don't not get to like it. We go, we do what we're told, and that's it. We do our job. But, hey, Don, thanks. Howard, love you.
All right, thank you, Danny. There's a support for Don King. Terry, go ahead in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Don, the reason that they keep going after you, I think, is because you're your son's employer. In other words,
I see. Oh, he's talking about, again, the child support because you employ your son. But does he?
You got to say which one. Be specific and say which one, and know what it is. But it ain't like they're going after me about the money. They're going after me to get the fame, the acclaim, to be able to say they can sensationalize. You know what I mean? I guess there's different strokes for different folks.
Have you ever met this granddaughter of yours? Have you ever seen her once?
No,
never.
Only through a paper. Never seen it. All of this was done in secret. Now I've come to the light, and I'm naturally. It's in the papers. Well, that's what you're right. It's in the papers. You know, but is that the way for a granddaughter, the wife, which daughter-in-law would be? You know what I mean? To go. You know what I mean? Where I come from is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Don, forget about the troops. Take care of the grandkids.
No, don't forget about the troops. If you got to do it, do both. But you know what I mean? Yeah, wait. No, the troops, man. Don't tell me about the troops. You know, you have to understand something. The reason you can sit there on the radio and talk to Howard Stern and me today is because we got those troops that put themselves in harm's way.
But is it really Don's responsibility for the granddaughter? His son is the responsible person here.
The son. In other words, when you owe money for child support, the government.
No, he don't. The son don't work for me. That son don't work for me. See,
it's a different son.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Listen, Don, all I could go with is what the newspapers say, well.
Yeah, but stop right there. There you go. That's what the First Amendment. I got the First Amendment truck down there. Freedom of press, freedom to demonstrate, freedom of protest, and freedom of religion. You know what I mean? Because the paper said that don't make it true.
Fuck the paper.
Ralph, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. What is it, Ralph?
Hey now. Hey, you figure like a guy like Don in life, he just sits down, he goes to dinner, he screams and yells the whole time. But I had dinner with him, and he's actually a mellow, kind of cool guy.
You had dinner with Don King?
I did. He's interesting.
How did you have dinner with him?
We were making Hogan's Heroes jokes. We were in Germany. We were making fun of the Nazis.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, there you go. All right.
Clearly a memorable night for Don.
Yes, indeed.
Don just whispered to me he doesn't like you, Ralph.
No, Ralph, don't listen to that, Ralph. Don't listen to that shit.
See the Felix.
Hey, Don, can I ask you one question?
Go ahead.
Don, real quick. Best fight you ever saw? You got one in your mind? Best fight you ever saw live?
In your life.
Well, you know, I'd have to say that it was two. One was Muhammad Ali and George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle.
I would have to say, yeah.
And then it was another one, the Thriller in Manila with Ali and Frazier.
Yeah, those are tough to beat.
Yes, and then one with Larry Holmes and Ken Norton. So, I mean, those are fights that just they stand out in my mind.
Because they were such legendary
battles.
The crowd is great. There's a lot of hype. It's all those things combined,
Everything combined. This is what you have like on Saturday night. You're going to have not just a fight for somebody more some money. It's about a fight for the pride, the glory of being there, to be representative of your people. Tito representing the Puerto Ricans, representing the island. It's a national pride. Listen, Miguel Cotto is a child of Tito. By that I mean he inspired the youth to redirect their explosive energy into more positive and productive and constructive manners. And then now he's a champion.
I like Joe Frazier very much.
Frazier was great.
I feel Muhammad Ali was very racist toward Joe Frazier.
In a promotional sense, and that's arguable.
He called him a monkey, a gorilla.
Yeah, that argument, the gorilla and the thriller in Manila, you know what I mean? Those things, but Ollie was just a genius at promoting, and he was provocative, but to go to an extreme, reflecting nostalgically, yes, you could say
Joe
that.
was very hurt. Joe was very
I know.
hurt.
It took him a long time if he got over that at all.
He hasn't.
You know what I mean? But I love Joe Frazier. Smoking Joe Frazier.
Those were the
You know what I mean?
days.
It was really great, gentlemen, but now we're trying to
Now we're
recapture
trying
the
to
glory
get
of
Felix
yesteryear.
Tito Trinidad,
There
Roy
you go.
Jones Jr. fight this Saturday night, 9 o'clock, Madison Square Garden, live on
Get
pay-per-view.
your tickets now or get your provider so you can see it. Witness greatness, a moment of truth, a historic moment for the Garden.
What did
It
you
is
think
just
when you
so
saw
great.
pictures of De La Hoya cross-dressing? What did that, what went through your mind?
My God, don't take me down that path. You know what I mean?
Do you think
oh,
the
ye
pictures
of little
are real?
faith, get thee behind me, Satan.
Do you think the pictures are real, Don?
Are they real, Don? You would know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got to play Ray Charles. You know what I mean? I got a woman way across town.
Have you ever
That's
worn?
good to
Have
me.
you ever worn panties as a joke in a
Oh,
real
my
hotel room
God,
or stockings?
Ain't no
Would you-
money in that.
Would you ever do that?
Oh my
Is
goodness.
that any way in your sex play?
Yeah. Have you ever
You
kissed
know-
another man when you were in prison? Did you
don't
ever
even
kiss another?
insult
Saturday night, January 19th, at Madison Square Garden. Tito Trinidad and Roy Jones Jr. Get it on pay-per-view. I see it on the scene.
Are you friendly
at
with De
Madison
La
Square
Hoya?
Garden.
Are you friend-
Jim Dolan, a
He
great
knows him, I'm
American
sure.
fighting for the
Are you
betterment
friendly?
of mankind.
Are you friendly with De La Hoya?
Yes.
Does he look good in a dress?
Did you say any? You saw the pictures, right? You saw them.
Yes, you did. Come on.
You
know
don't
you
forget
saw
something
them.
like that. Did you see those pictures?
What pictures?
Oh, you.
All right, listen, Don King, you're the best. Thank you for coming here. Felix Tito Trinidad, Roy Jones Jr. fight this Saturday night,
Howard
9 o'clock,
Stern, y'all.
Madison Square Garden, live on pay-per-view. I'm surprised you won't talk about that.
Well, you know what? What you doing a good job.
Where's the
You know what,
photographic memory?
Wait a minute.
Where's the photographic memory?
I defer to you.
What's behind
you
all
extra.
this?
You are par
You talk
excellence.
about everything. You
Yes.
can't talk about De La Hoya?
You know what? If I say something about De La Hoya, you know what they're going to say? There you go again. Now he's going to knock De La Hoya. I think he's doing a good job of that himself.
Did
I
he
ain't
look
got to
pretty?
deal with it.
Do you think he looked nice? His legs look nice?
Yeah, well,
Looks good in fishnets.
Hey, listen, you be the judge. You be the judge.
Let me ask you a quick question. As a
You
boxing
be
promoter,
the judge.
did you see a lot of the boxers naked? Who had the biggest penis? Was
Oh,
it
now I
Ali,
don't know.
Frazier?
I can't be checking out penises.
You see it.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you take a look.
I'd be happy just checking out my own.
Someone told me you stopped. Somebody told me you stopped getting it up after you saw the De La Hoya pictures. That's is that true or false?
Oh, ye of little faith, get thee behind me, Satan. You know what I mean? This is
There you
Howard TV. Yes, Howard Stern, y'all.
Mr. King.
Oh, I'm so excited. He took my breath away.
How'd it go in there?
Oh, it was exhilarating. It was a moment of truth. You mean two great guys coming together again, Howard and I. Americana standing up for independence. You know, I heard a man say many years ago, and it echoed in that studio, as for what course others may take, I know not. But as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Howard exemplifies that, and so does Don King.
During the commercials, a fight broke out between John and Gary, and we had all the coverage, but unfortunately,
You weren't here.
a lot of our stations were in commercial break. Those of you in New York who got to hear it probably enjoyed it.
Maybe we can run that back for you at some point.
Yeah, let's, Scott, get that back because people missed it.
Try putting a show together. Why don't you be some help?
Oh, you know,
You do nothing.
Take it easy.
John, just stop that.
It's not me. He's
John,
laughing too. I mean,
do anything to help me. Stop it. Stop it.
it's just so like.
All you do is sit in here.
He was
and
saying
you don't
he
do
doesn't
anything to
care.
help. All you do is tear it down, and then you go home and you don't do a goddamn thing.
He doesn't care.
Get out of here.
He was the one. I mean, you look at me.
Because
Howard was laughing, so I.
And then you sit here and then shut up.
I mean, you just
shut up. Do some work and shut up.
You got to pick on. It's amazing.
Because you don't do anything. You
It's
don't
like
help
I do
in any way.
everything you ask me to do.
Yeah, like you know what?
Yeah.
Howard, I'm gonna tell you something. All right, now we're on the air.
Tell me.
Okay, I gave John some work to do on Monday. On Friday, call 5 or 6 people. Yesterday, I see Jason doing it. Doing John's work.
Excuse me. I called all the people he asked. One of them wasn't there, and I said, Gary, after I leave, what should I do? And he said, tell Jason to freaking
that was on Friday. On Monday, you should have followed up on it yourself. Why is it? I already have work for him to do. I have work for him to do.
You just can't kid around. I mean, it's like
no.
Howard's kidding around. I'm laughing.
Howard's in charge. You don't.
Yeah, but Howard was kidding around, so I laughed at him.
No, you laugh at me, and you jump on, and you get in the way of everything.
Because he said he doesn't care. That's why I laughed.
I know, but I'm trying to have a discussion with him.
That's not why you laughed.
It's not.
That's not why you laughed.
All right, so why'd I laugh?
You laugh because they're saying to Gary, you make the decisions, or present me with a bunch of decisions.
And you're mocking me.
And you mock him during it.
That's right.
No,
you stand there and mock me.
Be honest.
Well, I laughed, but you weren't laughing?
I wasn't laughing. I was laughing at you because you're sitting there giggling.
Exactly.
At Gary.
You stand there like the court jester. No, it's true.
All right, whatever.
No, you don't see yourself.
All right.
John's like, oh, okay. I can even go into this idiot's head now. He's going to go, no, I get Howard. You don't want to get Gary upset, so you're just saying.
No, I'm being
but the
serious.
truth is, John, you sit there and you mock me.
I wasn't mocking you.
What were you doing then?
Because the conversation prior to that, but I don't even want to say what Howard had said before that. So then
you were still laughing at that.
That's what set it up, up until there. But I'm not going to say what.
I'll tell you what I said.
What?
Gary came in and said, wow, we had great ratings here.
I said that.
Yeah, all right, great ratings in this town, this town, this town, this town, and this town. And I said, I don't even care.
Yeah, so he said he didn't care.
And you said, you're at the point that you don't care. I go, I don't care.
Yeah, all right. So then you bring over the map, right? And then Howard goes, I don't care. Just make the decision.
Let me ask you a question.
So I'm laughing.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
I put down a floor plan of Vegas, right? I got some problems. Are you helping me?
But it seems like you know the solution.
Are you helping me?
It seems like
are you
there?
Are you standing here to help?
What Howard says.
Answer
Gary
the question.
Solution.
Are you here to help me or get in my way? Right
Always
now?
help you.
No, you're not. How do you help me? How do you help me?
Gary,
give me 3 examples of how you help me.
Kidding around, so I didn't think that you.
All right, let me go on. All right.
You don't help me.
Do anything you want.
Yeah, mock me.
I love that.
You know what's funny to me?
The music.
Looking at your face. No, looking at your face. When they start fighting, you are in heaven.
I'm smiling.
Yes, you got the biggest smile on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Do you know how much I hate that you make me do that? Not that you don't make me, but that you capture that.
What can I do?
I know. It's good for the show.
You were right. John was screwing you up. Gary had some problems with the floor plan in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he asked me, he says, Gary has a weird way of presenting things to me, though. He goes to me, well, what do you want to do if we have too many guests at the blackjack table? Where do you want to put them? And I go, Gary, am I a set designer?
How do you know?
Present me with some options, and I'll tell you what I like. Then all of a sudden, he presents me with 4 options that they already worked out. I go, that's what I'm presented that way. Say, here's 4 options you can do when you have too many guests. So he always does that to me.
And John's snickering over in the corner.
So John's laughing.
That's why I'm laughing, though.
And he gets, well, you don't need to be laughing.
But I'm laughing at you.
No, you're not.
Gary thinks I'm laughing at him.
You are.
Well, no, you're laughing at my reaction to Gary.
Yeah, well.
And it's not helping.
Okay, but it's fun.
And Howard's laughing. You think Howard's laughing at me? Howard's laughing at you laughing at me.
Right. You're getting me going.
All right, but I'm laughing at you.
So I said to Scott DePace, if you have all of these solutions, come in and tell me the solutions, and I'll pick one. So then I pick one. Gary goes, you're not going to like that.
I don't think you're going to. I really don't think
so. I said, then you pick the solution if you know.
But I don't want to get out there and then say, Gary, I don't like the solution. I want you to be part of it.
I want you.
Okay,
you
so I
seem
got
to
it.
know.
It's done. I got it.
That's all. Don't bother me with that nonsense.
And that was the conversation that I thought was amusing.
Yeah, but you can't sit there.
You can't sit there and laugh at your boss like that.
It's not about laughing at
my
your
boss.
No,
yes, it is.
You know what? It's not about that I'm his boss. He's laughing at me. It's that we have 7 minutes to cover stuff, and I just find that when I'm trying to get you to answer stuff, John's laughing takes your attention away from what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Hey, Howard.
Then I won't laugh.
Yes, Casey.
Howard, that is the biggest pet peeve I have about John. It's just that you are such a ball breaker. I mean, he's trying to get stuff done, and you just sit there and you just laugh. And
Spoken from a true guy, a true child molester over here.
Oh, that's something different. But
Yes.
no, but dude,
That's something different.
No. If you're just trying to, you got
and I break the balls.
If he's molesting children, it's in his off hours.
Look, we got like there's like 6 minutes to get stuff done, and you're in here just goofing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's funny.
Howard makes me laugh sometimes, and I laugh. And I think that we know what we're laughing about.
No.
He's got a private
There's no
joke
we.
going with you.
All right.
I look up. Gary's talking to me. I'm seeing the absurdity of a situation. But if I look up and see you laughing at it, of course I'm going to laugh.
Sometimes Gary screws up on some of the factual.
Okay, and you're right.
He does.
Okay,
but wait a second.
Then I giggle. I do.
But you're not there to.
Why?
You are my personal. You follow me to point out my every flaw, and I don't need that kind of help here.
I understand, but I'm not. It is not out of hate.
No. I'm not sure. It's out of some sort of weird anger. I'm not sure if it's hate.
It's not. It's not at all. I like.
I think if you goof on me, it makes you somehow feel better about yourself. I really do.
Well, I think we're all guilty of that, but I mean that's not really the case with you. I like you. They just take it up to the Friars. We had lunch.
I don't think you dislike me. I don't think you dislike me, but you do sandbag me in here.
John always goes.
Why you like Gary is you enjoy goofing on him.
Oh, come on.
And there's always a weird dynamic.
Is that why you like Gary?
I like Gary because he does a good job.
Okay, wait a second.
I don't particularly like Gary.
Wait a second. What are you waiting a second for?
I like his job that he does for me.
You don't.
I'm not interested in him. I'm not interested in him as a person.
But see, I am.
Care less.
But I am. I like.
No, you're into hanging around me and getting on my good side by goofing on everyone.
Thank you.
And you think you're showing me that you're so much brighter than everyone
No,
else.
it's not. I like.
He's
Listen,
with you.
I do like to goof on
He's
people.
with you in these.
I do like to goof on people, but it has nothing to do with you.
And
Yes, it
you,
does.
mushmouth, let me tell you something else. If I didn't have Gary, I wouldn't understand a word you said. Gary interprets everything John says.
He is a good interpreter.
He is. John comes in, he goes, I got to tell you something. I go, what is it? And I go, Gary, I don't know what this guy's saying.
Now that's funny.
But let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You goof on Gary.
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you like Gary? Really?
No.
All right. Well, then. Then it's different. I like Gary, and
I think he does a good job. I don't particularly like him.
Wait, John,
what's to like about
What are
him?
you saying? You don't like him?
This isn't bothering you at all.
I don't hate him. I don't have any feeling about him.
Because you know what?
Come on, after all this time, you've never developed one feeling for the guy?
I feel he does a good job.
I respect
Wait a second.
him.
You mean
Who likes
Wait a
Gary?
minute. Hold it.
I mean,
it
who
would
really-
just naturally happen that you would
Name anyone who hangs around
have
with Gary.
a certain amount of affection or something.
I care about him as another human being,
Well, that's something.
but I don't like him.
But Howard,
I don't hate him.
Howard, do you think it makes it? Do you think that it's easier for John to say he goofs on me because he likes me?
Do I like that chair over there?
No.
I mean, it's a nice chair, but I don't have a relationship with it. Gary is my producer. He comes in, he does a good job, and that's why he's here. I don't have to like the guy.
Do you like me better than the chair?
I feel the way about you that I feel about the chair.
Oh,
you like
how
Casey?
dare
You both serve a function.
Howard, who do you like better? Do you like John or Gary better?
John.
Who do you like better for working here?
Gary.
That's all I need.
Oh, wait
I
a
would
second.
fire John in
Wait
a second.
I
I wouldn't fire Gary.
I wasn't out late last night doing interviews. I mean, what?
Oh, please, John. Once in a life. I mean, it's got to be.
I always want to do one.
And a lifetime
you're right.
experience now.
Ask the E guys. I say, let's do them.
No, I'd fire you in a minute.
Oh, all right.
But Gary, I need to do the job.
Oh, okay.
I like how Gary performs his job. I don't like Gary. Just 50 guys I like better than Gary. If I was going to hire a friend.
You certainly are a morale booster.
You know what?
I'm complimenting the guy.
I don't care. I need him to like my job. That's all I care about.
You do a good job.
But you could like him because he does a good job.
Why would I like him? What is there to like about him?
Oh, my God. I'm not going to analyze what is there to like about
You
Gary.
tell me what you like about him.
You spend a lot of time talking to Gary. You'd think you
About
found
work.
something to like
I don't
by
ever.
now.
Do we ever socialize?
Not anymore.
Right. Exactly.
No, I'm not saying, but you're here in the workplace. Sometimes you have a conversation that's not work related, don't you?
No.
Oh.
Not really, no. Why would I talk to him?
Oh, that's cruel.
But it's not cruel. It's the truth. He loves the truth.
I don't mind this.
He can't handle the truth.
I don't mind this at all. I just want to.
I like how the guy works.
If Howard thinks I do a good job,
He's
that's
more
all I
valuable.
need.
I tell you what, I prefer not liking him. I don't want to get bogged down with nonsense.
But the deal is you don't dislike me, correct?
You do like him. I can tell when you
I
like him.
told you I like you
love
the
Gary.
same
No, he
way I
likes
like a
you
chair.
You don't dislike me.
I don't dislike you.
He likes you.
I don't dislike
because
the chair.
He feels your pain. He gets very concerned when he feels that you're being
wronged.
Yes, absolutely. I can tell he likes you. Then.
No, it's not a lie. I need him to work.
Oh, stop!
I need him uninterrupted, and you don't interrupt him.
I won't. Do you like?
I'll fire you.
Do you like KC?
Do I like him? Yeah, I like Casey.
Oh.
Yeah, I like Casey.
So who do you like better, Casey or Gary?
Casey.
Oh.
Goodness gracious. But I'd fire Casey in a minute. I love Gary's work. See, there's a difference, and that's more important.
You have trouble saying you love Gary.
I don't love Gary. I don't like Gary.
Oh, you.
I don't feel anything about Gary except I love his work.
Who do you like better, Artie or Gary?
Artie.
Everyone loves
Artie.
I want to hang out with Artie. Artie's my friend.
Wait a minute, I got it. Fred or Gary?
Oh, I like Fred.
Wait a second. You don't socialize with Fred.
No, I don't really have.
He likes me, John.
But I like him as a person.
No, I'm just.
He doesn't bother me.
There's a history, John, you don't know anything about.
Freddie, I like you too. I don't understand why he would like you in a cat.
Here's my point.
You don't
If
understand
if
how
I
the
was on a
questions
boat
Fred.
and Gary and a chair were on there, and I had to throw one off,
need a chair.
I need a chair to sit on. I don't need Gary as a friend.
Who do you like, Gary, better than with guys around here?
You mean like?
Oh, wait a
Gary?
second. I got one for you.
I don't hate Gary. I just don't think about it.
Who do you like better, Gary or Benjy?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I like you better.
Yes. How about Gary or Scott the Pace?
Benji's vile.
Gary or Scott the Pace?
I like Scott the Pace.
Wait a minute, Gary or Scott the engineer?
Oh, Gary.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't like Scott the engineer. He's a downer.
Sort of putting it all together, but it's done.
You're watching Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.
And let's get to our game. Couples, as you know, there can be no hints.
Okay.
All right. So, I'm going to begin with Evil Dave and his partner Angie. Remember, the couples that match the most walk away with $5,000.
Oh, my God.
That's good money. Dave, can you use $5,000?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's see what happens here.
Also, we should tell Angie that if you blink 3 times real quick, we will get you help.
Well, I'll take off my glasses.
George and Brad, I know you're very wealthy men, but I'm sure you could always use a $5,000.
We have a good charity to give it to.
Okay, that's very sweet. Blue Iris and Ron, I know you need the money, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right, so think carefully now when you answer. We're going to start with Dave and Angie. Robin, who's your money on?
I gotta say, it's gotta be Brad and George, don't you think?
What do you say, Artie?
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put my cash on Blue Iris.
All right, and let's say no one is going with Evil Dave and Angie.
Nobody's taking Evil Dave and Angie.
You never know. All right, here we go.
Country.
First question, free country, right? Here's the first question. Angie, we asked Dave, when your partner orgasms, where does the sperm go? Brad is laughing, but it's not your turn, Brad. Okay, Angie, so you're having sex with Dave.
Okay. All right, try to picture that.
All right, try to imagine it.
Your wildest imagination.
And your partner has an orgasm.
Okay.
Somewhere that disgusting, gooey stuff has to go somewhere. Where does it go?
In me?
Inside of you is your answer.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a match. Dave said on the bed. He says he shoots his load onto the bed.
See, I told you they weren't having
I don't want to
sex
get you in trouble, for
together.
God's sakes. All right.
Why don't you know what goes inside of her?
Huh?
How do you not know what goes inside of her?
Well, you know.
Well, you know what? Angie, how could he not get that right?
I don't know. He's a little.
He's a little out of it. Have you
Right
been-
of center, yeah.
Okay, all right, okay.
Right of
I'm gonna
center.
Go, I'm going to go to George, Takei, and Brad. George, when your partner orgasms, this is what we asked George, where does the sperm go?
When I have an orgasm.
No,
with
when
George.
George has the orgasm, where does the sperm
Oh, it
end
goes
up?
in me.
Where in you?
I think that's a clear enough answer, Howard.
Does it go... All you will say is be truthful.
In my mouth.
Well, let's hold up the
All
sign,
right, George,
and
hold up
sure
the
enough, there it is,
sign.
the mouth. You got it right. And, of course, you run into the bathroom and spit it out, and then gargle. We got the whole detail. Brad, congratulations. I'd spit it out, too.
Thank you for that.
That is a point on the board for our couple.
Brad, you and I have a lot in common. I would do the same thing.
Why not just swallow the whole thing?
I don't know. Didn't somebody say once that you shouldn't swallow?
Really?
I heard that semen might.
We might have said
do
that.
what? In it.
Yeah.
Do what?
I don't know. I thought
Bounce
it's not
back.
Clean.
Bounce back.
You heard
That's
it might
what
not
makes
be
babies.
Yeah.
George says he doesn't care that you go and spit it out. I thought maybe you would swallow it to show your love of George.
I'll start doing that.
Don't do us any favors.
It's okay. I totally understand your point of view. Believe me. I understand it. All right. Blue, Iris, and Ron. Ron, we said to Blue, when your partner orgasms, where does the sperm go? Ron, you certainly must know where it goes. Where does it go?
In her
Where?
mouth.
In her mouth. Blue,
And
hold
Blue
up the sign. And Blue, what did you say? You said mouth. All right, we've got a tie game now. Blue,
Two
Iris,
of our
and Ron.
couples are on the board.
All right, Evil Dave and Angie, you're going to have to do better. The second question. Let's start with George and Brad this time.
A lot of blowjobs going on.
Yeah. See, nobody's blowing me. All right. We said to George, Brad, what's your partner's favorite sexual position? What did he say? This is about you. What's your favorite sexual position?
Do I get multiple choice?
No. No, you don't. Just describe what your favorite is. What do you like the best?
Brad's favorite sexual position.
That's right.
Not George's.
That's right.
How do I describe that?
He can't help you.
Carefully.
I guess lying next to George in bed.
Go ahead.
No, no.
He can't answer.
Sometimes
He can't answer. He can't
Masturbating.
answer.
Lying next
How
to
are you
George
when you're
Nesbitt?
lying? How on your stomach?
On my side.
On your side. Lying on your side next to George. Well, let's take a look at what he said. He said you would say on his back, so we can't make it a match.
But no, George is on his back.
Yeah, but you
I'm
are
on my side.
But you like
Well,
being
you
on your
got
side.
to match.
You got to match the game. So it
I
didn't
don't know.
matter.
Well, you do it sometimes on
Isn't
your
there a
side,
judge?
sometimes on your back.
No. Well, let's go to Blue, Iris, and Ron. Ron, what did Blue say? What's your partner's favorite sexual position? What do you like best when you're with the lovely Blue Iris?
All fours.
All fours, doggy
fours.
style. All right, that's fair enough. Let's see what the match is. Doggy style.
That's my team.
Wow, Blue, Iris, and Ron moving ahead with 2 points.
I didn't know anybody could match with Blue Iris.
Angie, we said the same thing to Evil Dave. If,
If you had to choose a position.
what's the fave?
I like missionary.
Missionary position. Let's hold up that sign. It's missionary. You're on the board.
Usually I do something right.
You sure do.
Thank you.
Right of center.
Next question, we go to Blue and Ron first. If you could change one thing about your partner, what would it be? So we said to Blue, you can change anything you want about Ron. What would it be?
Choose?
What did she choose?
You wanted to change.
I mean, you seem perfect to me.
Yeah, you
but-
got it.
But what would she change about you?
What should you change about me?
What's the one little thing?
One little thing.
One little thing.
Come on, we're running out of time. I'm going to have to give a no answer. Just come up with something quickly. I don't want to see you guys miss a point.
All right. Well, argue.
You argue too much. Well, no, I don't think that's a match. Blue, what did you say? Hold up the sign.
No.
You said more energy. She finds that you're older than her and you lack energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that true?
True.
Blue, well, he didn't get the match. I'm sorry.
Sorry
All right,
about
but you're
that.
still in the lead. Let's go to Evil Dave and Angie, who appear to be the mismatch of the century for some reason to us, but they've proven they are really lovers. All right. We said to Dave, if you could change one thing about Angie, what would it be?
He always says I'm too bossy.
Too bossy. Let's take a look. Dave, what did you have? Too bossy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at them coming
You know
on.
what? That's a real couple.
I mean, I think so.
Look at them coming on.
Brad, what did George say?
I kvetch too much.
What?
Kvetch.
Kvetch too much. You. When you say kvetch, you mean you.
What is it?
Complain.
You complain too much.
Yeah.
All right, George, hold up the sign. You are too controlling.
Now, the judges, is that...
Well, that's part of
No.
kvetching.
Well, I'm sorry. It's not a match. It's just too broad a category. I'm going to have to take it
sorry,
away. I'm
George.
sorry. It's not a point.
Oh, dear.
All right. Well, we're going to get to our final question.
Semantics.
And the only reason this is the final question is because we are definitely not going to have a tie. I don't think. We're going to see. We might.
What's the score?
Well, actually, we might. Evil Dave and Angie have 2, and Blue Iris and Ron have 2 in a stunning upset. So far, George and Brad are behind with only 1 point.
How could that be?
Shocking.
Kvetching is.
Hear the bell go to geography.
It's not controlling. It's complaining.
Well,
it's controlling is a different
it's
thing.
a way of.
I'm sorry, George.
Yeah, but you didn't say the thing.
Yes,
Agree with your call.
yes, the judges all agree. It's a bald director in the back there.
You've just watched Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.